Hello and welcome back to our Tuesday night Rime of the Frostmaiden stream. I am constantly going to be checking my ping because it's been giving me trouble so far, but we look like we're good now. So thanks for joining us tonight. When last we left our heroes, we continued our excursion through the ruined necropolis of Yithrin. Let's see, what did we do last time? You visited the library. You freed the albino penguin, who was named Kingsport from the Arcanoloth, and it looks like my ping is giving me trouble again. Am I roboting pretty hard right now, guys?
You sound fine to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So you visited the library. You stopped and checked out a Yithrin hospital, ruined hospital. You determined that the source of the activity you saw at the Skydock Spire was, in fact, Avarice and her cult of the Black Swords, who had arrived in Yithrin, and they sought to strike a deal with you so that you all could work together to uncover magical secrets in the city. You also determined that they had at least 2 ice devils working with them, and then from there, you kind of commiserated and decided that you weren't going to ally yourselves with Avarice. And then it was a race to get to the different towers of the Arcane, as her group was going to some and your group was trying to get to them before they could. You saw that she destroyed the top of one of the towers on the way there. And then you guys visited the Tower of Illusion, where well, not everybody, but 4 of you were met with some harrowing visions that kind of left you shaken. And then on your way out of the Tower of Illusion was where you ran into her group of cultists and ice devils, and you fought outside the Tower of Evocation, where you defeated the cultists, defeated all but one of the ice devils, and you have Avarice currently unconscious under your care. Now, assuming that all of that made it through and you heard all of that and I was totally comprehensible, what are you guys doing now?
Completely fine.
Yeah, other than like 1 second. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I say we need to chase that devil into the tower, since you know, Lord only knows what it's going to do once it gets in there.
Yeah, and some of us stay with Avarice, I assume.
So who is beat up?
Oh, I'm beat to shit, but oh well.
I mean, really, just 1 or 2 needs to stay back, I think, just to make sure there's no shenanigans.
We have Rune, at least, can stay back.
True. I can stay back with Rune and everyone else go up.
Have RoboBear stick back with Rune.
Let's bring in Bjarnkin too. Teleport Bjarnkin in.
We have our assassin. Remember? Our assassin.
The useless assassin.
Okay. So are you going to stick back with Rune then?
Sure. Let's just have all of the people who are not currently PCs stay back, and we'll go.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah,
that's why I said RoboBear.
Yep.
Okay, climbing the Tower of Evocation. And Runa and RoboBear are staying back, it sounds like.
And Monoth.
And Monoth, yep. Okay.
Just run away or something.
Probably.
What he's doing.
All right, you guys enter the Tower of Evocation. It looks, I mean, I don't even need to describe it to you, really. It's a hollow shaft with stairs spiraling. It's the entire way up towards the top chamber. And you guys rush your way up there. And as you're going up the stairs, you don't hear the sounds of any activity up above. But once you get closer to the top, you can see like the flickering of torchlight or firelight through the door leading up to the uppermost chamber. So I'm stopping you guys as you see that. And again, you don't hear any activity. Excuse me. You're about 30 feet from that door. Is there anything in particular you want to do, or do you want to rush up and get up there?
Does someone need a quick patch?
I do.
If you could do so while we're running.
Yeah, I do if possible, but others might be more pressing.
Actually, yeah,
I'm
I'll take
just
care of
above
myself.
blooded.
So yeah, if we want to take a round or two, I can slap a couple of healing kits on people.
That would be great. I think I already got a healing kit this in-game day, so I don't think I can do that one.
Okay.
Work on
Are
the
you
other
sure?
first, I think, because I'm still around 50.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. Because in the Illusion Tower, you took a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ate a full ice wall from one of the ice.
All right. So who wants one?
I do.
I guess I will.
Okay. I heard Ian first, and then Bear.
Because I can't drink again until dawn.
You can, you just don't heal from it.
It's just normal drinking.
Yeah.
Leif, you
yeah,
want
I
one?
can drink. It just won't heal me.
You want one, Leif?
Please.
Thank you.
Hessa? Oh wait, no, I already got you.
I already got. If I could get like just one cure wounds or something.
Yeah, I'll give you a cure wounds.
Just like a skosh. Thanks.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, that hopefully will be more than enough.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, proceeding up then.
Yep.
Okay. You guys, Leif and Bear in the lead. You guys make your way up the stairs and into the uppermost chamber of the Tower of Evocation. This tower is octagonal, and each wall. The first thing you notice is that each wall of the octagonal chamber has like a 20-foot cube, like alcove carved out of it. So there's 8 of those such alcoves. In the center of the room, there appears to be a brazier that is alight. There's fire burning, and you can see that there's it looks like there's water that's pouring down the ceiling of the chamber. And it almost leads you to believe that, like, okay, the interior was frozen at one point, and then lighting a fire caused the ice to melt. The floor is slick with water. There seems to be water all over the place. And Leif and Barry, you have this moment where
Did you move us on the map? Because I still see the Yithrin map.
Not yet. I will. But Leif and Bear, as the first 2 through the door, you are struck as you're kind of taking in those sights. You do end up seeing the Ice Devil. It's across the room, but then after a moment, you see that you can only see like the upper half of it, and it's moving in a very weird way. And then you see the bottom half of it on the other side of the room, and its feet seem to be floating over the floor and like sliding around. And then it takes you a second, but both of you, because of your very high perception, you can tell that the Ice Devil has been torn apart and engulfed inside of 2 different gelatinous cubes. And as you are coming to realize that, you soon
really
realize
glad
that
I didn't go up there alone.
there are more than just 2 gelatinous cubes. You count a total of 6 of them.
Oh.
As well as the remains of 2 other gelatinous cubes that are kind of pooling into puddles on various spots of the floor. And you can see that there are signs of like of where the Ice Devil's claws were scraping on the stone, and you see like the burst of his ice wall and all that. So there was definitely a fight that happened here previously, and the Ice Devil, unfortunately, well, fortunately probably for you guys, lost. But now with the 5 of you in this chamber with these 6 still hungry gelatinous cubes, I'm going to need initiative.
Hessa, read the ceiling and let's go.
We could just back out of here.
And read the ceiling.
Oh my god.
Suck it, cubes.
17.
Those cubes they're not doing well. They're Their movements are sluggish with ice devil meat. All right. Bear. You're up first.
Oh my god, I don't think I've heard that in forever. Yeah. Might as well just start firing on the one that's right next to me.
All right.
I see no reason not to. Sharpshooter.
19 hits.
Okay.
Dave, I'll
18.
get you the roof inscription in just a sec here. 18, okay.
And I am going to Arcane Jolt to heal Leif an additional 6.
Nice.
Sweet.
And Sharpshooter again. Oh,
Oh, miss. Luckily, there's nobody else engaged with it, so.
yeah. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Kaylee.
Oh,
Please
this is-
don't punch the gelatinous cube.
Yeah, this is not a great Kaylee room.
What are you talking about?
So I'm going to, I guess, throw a few darts. No, short bow. I'll pocket scant, draw a short bow, and just do a tiny bit of damage.
Since we can see the contents of one of them, or two of them, I guess, because they ripped the guy in half, is there like anything else that's been absorbed that's noteworthy? Or
You see a humanoid skeleton in one. Looks to be like a rather old skeleton.
Sure.
But otherwise, no, they all appear to be empty.
Okay. So
Leif, there's the inscription.
I
on the
can't read it if
ceiling.
it's draconic.
Oh, right. Okay. Well,
I mean, if anyone can look up, then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could have. Okay.
Actually, let me check my spells here. See if there's anything cool that I can do. There sort of is. I'll do spiritual weapon. Why not?
Nice.
Ooh.
What?
Spell
Let's
is
see.
awesome.
I mean,
Wait,
it's
so
not
we are-
great for a monk, but sorry, let me actually chat that out. There we go. That's the one.
Okay.
Are we?
Where are you
Are we
dropping
fighting
it?
this out?
What was that?
Are we fighting this out? And then Nick asked where.
I don't know. All I know is that bear was attacking. So
I don't know, I don't know anything about the inscription. I just immediately had this thing in my face.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's a good area. Basically, it's just a big star. Even better. Sure, I like it there. So yeah, it attacks with a 22 to hit. I'm assuming. That's,
yes, 22 hits. I missed the
yeah.
roll.
For 12 force, and then since that's just a bonus action, I will still do my regular attacks with the short bow.
Okay.
And I'm attacking the same one Bear did,
Sure.
if it's not clear. 16
16 hits.
for 11,
Okay.
20
20 hits.
for 9.
It's bloodied.
Cool. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Nehessa.
Cool. Uh. Sure. We'll go Blade Song. So I think we can handle this. We don't like the idea of these guys wandering around, do we?
as a general rule, no.
All right. Position us. Okay. Let's take a deep breath and steal wind against the closest 5.
Sure.
that actually? There it is. So 30 left to right.
Okay.
Oh, just output the damage. I'm
35
sorry.
hits.
That's not the.
That's okay.
It's not making an attack. That's weird. Okay. 26 to hit to the leftmost.
Okay. Hit.
Uh,
For 35.
if you'll accept that earlier roll, sure.
I'll take that as the first damage. Yeah.
Second attack.
Hit.
18. Oh, shitty one. Third. 25.
Hit.
39.
Oh, Jesus.
19.
19 hits.
27. I mean, it's a 5th level, so this is 16. Damn it.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. 30.
I mean, they're big Jello cubes.
Yeah.
They're not very good at dodging.
No, they are not. And then I have to end 5 feet from one of them. I will choose to end 5 feet from. Why the fuck would I?
Well,
okay.
No, I thought it had to be the one you attacked last.
It just says end one of next to one of them. I mean, I could have done it in a different order.
Yeah,
that were
right.
the case.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Done.
Okay, Rix.
Alrighty. I'm gonna attack some cubes. So I'll move here and try to finish this one off.
Okay.
See, what did I move? 15. Okay. That is 19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is 26 damage.
It goes down.
Okay. Let's see. How much movement do I have? 5. I could attack and then back up if I really wanted to. Sure. So I'll scoot up to this other one and do my bonus offhand attack.
Okay.
That's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Just 2 damage. Just a little poke. And then I will back up next to the rest of the crew.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Leif.
I'll move to there. Melee attack the one on the right.
Okay. 27 hits. 10.
Hold on, plus a d6 force.
And
And then again.
16 hits.
And bonus action, I'll go again.
Okay. It's bloodied now, by the way. 29 hits for 10. Okay.
One off.
Oh, man. All right. Cubes. What do we got? Oh, interesting. Okay. So, they're just going to lurch forward.
Sure.
5, 10. I need Nehessa and Bear.
Did it just move through the spiritual weapon?
It did.
The spiritual weapon, it doesn't occupy a space.
Oh, okay.
You need a weapon.
A dexterity saving throw from Nehessa and Bear. As you try to avoid this adhesive cube. Ooh.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, 10's not good enough, unfortunately. Nehessa's able to.
I meant. Oh, damn. Sorry, man.
So, okay. On a successful save, the creature can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube. So, Nehessa, you can move 5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
On a failed save, the cube enters the creature's space, and you take
11 billion damage.
16 acid damage.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought.
Well, hang on, it gets worse. The engulfed creature.
But wait, there's more.
It envelopes around Bear right now. You can't breathe. You are restrained, and you take additional acid damage at the start of each of the cube's turns. When the cube moves, you move with it, and you can spend an action to make a strength check to try and break free. But
Cool.
as of right now, you and the cube are one.
So can I telekinetic shove him out of it
Ooh.
towards myself? Or just
I
away
don't.
from
Well,
me?
he's restrained technically, and you
Yeah.
break a grapple when you force move him, but it doesn't say anything about breaking restrain.
Yeah. Okay. If it was a
Yeah.
grapple, I think then
Yeah.
Right.
I can see that.
I'd restrained probably.
And then this one's going to do the same thing to Rix. So Rix, I need a dex save from you.
Evasion.
Leif.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's...
you made it. You made it.
God.
I rolled a 3.
So dance away.
Okay.
Find 5 feet away from it, and you can go ahead and move.
Okay.
Faded.
And then
Faded.
okay, that's their that's their action. This one's going to do the same thing to Leif. So Leif, I need a dex save.
Okay.
You're good at those.
There you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fuck
Go
off.
ahead and choose 5 feet. Nice.
Correct. Stupid cube.
5, 10, 15, and then it's going to use its action to dash.
Oh my god.
5, 10, 15, and it's going to use its action to dash. 10. Oh, that's as far as I can get. So it gets there. Bear, action to strength check and try and break free.
Yep. I mean, that's what I got to do.
Yep.
You ever swim through Jello before?
You made it, so you can pick a space within 5 feet that is outside of the cube. There you
Okay.
go. You still get a bonus action if there's something you want to do.
All of my bonus actions are Robo Bear, so
Oh
nope.
no.
For sure.
That's okay. And it's not like you'd be able to do a whole lot in this scenario.
Right.
Mm.
Okay. Kaylee.
All right. Well, I've got target over there.
Throw scan.
Throw scamp.
Throw
Actually.
him.
I'm gonna shift for my bonus action.
Oh, sure.
2, 3, 4.
If he was ever gonna bounce, now would be the time that he
I am going to move the spiritual weapon to here. Let's try to get rid of this guy.
Okay.
So we'll make that attack.
Ooh.
It's not a ranged
Wow.
spiritual weapon, is it?
No, it's
No. it's not.
it's a crossbow spiritual weapon. Yeah.
it says melee spell attack. Let's try Nick.
That's a bummer. I'm still gonna shoot at it, I guess.
Okay.
Short bow
Hit.
for 7.
Okay.
Short bow
Hit.
9.
Okay. You see the arrows slide into the thing and then start to dissolve inside of it.
Cool.
Gross.
Nehessa.
Booming blade, the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
17 hits.
Hit.
15 did. 11 and 7, 8 with an 8 rider.
Okay. It's bloody.
Fair enough. Follow up. Total of
Hey.
and offhand attack. Wow.
What the fuck?
Okay, so offhand crit is another 8.
Okay.
And I'm
How much was from the first crit?
17.
10.
Oh, no, 10.
10. Okay.
First crit was just 10. Yeah.
And
If
then
it would have
8 from
been the crit was on the one with all the extra dice, but it wasn't. I will back up. So we can opportunity attack if it wants.
It will. A gelatinous pseudopod will reach out and smack at Nehessa, but misses.
Okay.
I'm gonna trigger Sentinel on that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize. Okay, nice.
Crit that bitch.
I thought that's
I'm
what
not
we were
gonna
doing.
get. I'm not gonna get sneak attack on it though, unfortunately.
No, bear's adjacent to it.
Oh,
So
he
that's-
is. There
Yeah.
he is, right there. Good job, Bear.
You were
Thank you.
Great
You
job
stood
getting
in
out
the
of
right
that thing.
spot.
Bear currently looks like Bill Murray in
Oh,
Ghostbusters.
13.
Oh, 13 hits.
Oh,
my
yeah.
load up.
Oh, boy.
It's dead.
A bunch.
Yeah.
All right, was that your turn, Nehessa?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
Rix.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Let me think. Let me think.
These are connected, or like these are adjacent, so I don't think you get sneak there.
Yeah, they are adjacent to each other.
Yeah.
Also, I missed this before, but so to clarify, Case, yes,
Oh, yeah.
creatures engulfed have total cover.
Oh, okay.
But an adjacent creature can spend their action to try and pull an engulfed creature out.
Mhm.
The character pulling always takes acid damage, whether the check succeeds or fails. So
Okay. Total cover blocks line of sight, so the
Yeah.
push wouldn't shove anyways.
right.
So I know Booming Blade didn't count as an attack for something we were talking about, for an offhand attack, but would it count for the purpose of my class feature of the fancy footwork?
Yeah. Any melee attack should do it.
Okay.
Right.
In that case, we're gonna Booming Blade. The seal got back in here. Booming Blade.
I feel like you need an air horn.
That's
20.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
That is 29 damage. And then let's throw yield D8 on there. 5 more.
Okay, it's bloodied.
Okay.
And
And
that
then I'll-
booming blade, that's the movement rider, right?
Yep. Yep. And then I'll back up and hold up my hand for Nehessa to give me a high five.
Yep. High five. I have a weapon in each hand, so
Jesus
it's-
Christ. A weapon in each hand.
Stabs me through the
Well, you
hand.
Super
All right,
awkward.
Leif.
Bonus action on cast Zephyr Strike.
Nice.
I'm going to run around this way.
What?
Why not?
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah, why not? I like
That's
it.
not what I expected. That's all.
Oh, wait, that should be with advantage. Just in case I crit.
Hmm.
7 plus a d8 plus a d6. Force damage. Second attack.
Okay.
That's on
This
the
one
blooded
goes
one.
down.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it goes down.
I'll move to their second attack.
Nice.
Hit.
11.
Okay.
And then I've got I'll back up to here.
Okay. Oh, right. Zephyr Strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Okay. The one that Leif hit is going to lurch forward 15 feet
Vengeance.
and then use its engulf action. So I need a dex save, Leif.
Ah!
Nice.
Ooh,
Go ahead, move
just
another 5 feet.
jumps over it.
Leif whispers, evasion.
Bear dex save, please. You're good.
Okay.
And then go ahead, Rix, and roll the damage for the Booming Blade Rider.
13.
This one goes down.
Nice.
It just dissolves. There's a thunderous clap and it splatters against
It's
the
a
wall.
thunderous clap from within the cube, so it's completely muffled. It just goes. It just like it grows 3 times its size and then just collapses.
Just covered in gelatinous cube
Like when you
material.
You're in the splash zone.
All right, Bear, you're up.
Okay.
Stick your gun into
Bear-
the ooze.
Gonna say Bear loads up a piece of actual physical ammunition.
Ah,
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
and
oh,
it didn't post.
and it backfired.
Beep boop, repeating attack.
Conjure Barrage.
Oh,
So
nice, nice.
they both need to make dex saves. DC 17.
Oh, they're great at deck saves. Here we go.
That's why I was figuring this spell would be a good one.
Okay. One of them rolled. One of them got. I'm gonna tell you the totals. One of them got a -2. The other one crit with a 16. So they both failed.
Wow.
Okay. First one takes 14 damage. And the one by Leif takes 11 damage. Yeah,
All right,
that
the one
wasn't
by Leif is
great.
bloodied.
Yay.
That's my turn.
Okay, Kaylee.
All right. We're gonna move that spiritual weapon up here and attack with it. Bonus action.
17 hit. You're going. I'm sorry. You're going up by Leif.
Yeah,
Up on you.
Okay.
it's the
17
bloodied
hits for
one.
8.
So, and then I'll fire a couple arrows again.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey. Going for the bloodied one.
Yep.
Okay. It goes down.
Yay, I got one.
Very nice.
Mhm.
All right, Nehessa.
Mhm. Filming blade.
Okay.
For 15 with 7 rider.
Okay.
Attack number 2 for another 8, and then telekinetic shove. DC 17.
Okay, and it is bloodied. And that's a strength save. Okay. It failed, so it goes back
Just 5 feet.
5
back.
feet.
Yep. Okay.
All right, Rix.
Clean it up.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on over to it. I'm just gonna do a regular attack so I can get 2 tries at it.
Sure.
13 to hit.
13 hits.
Ah,
Oh, man.
16
Aw.
damage.
Single
You rolled
rolls.
3 ones.
Well-
Fucking hell.
It's like almost as low as it's possible to get.
Mhm.
And then I'll do offhand attack. 13 again.
13 hits.
3 more on it.
All right.
Oh, okay, I'll back up.
Leif.
No, I can't do another high five.
This bitch is mine.
Alright, just let it move. All right.
Fucking kill stealer.
12. Okay.
Plus
Plus another 4.
D6 force.
Okay. It goes down.
Yay!
Splorch. I wanted to see if I could get 3 of you and it's engulf, and I couldn't. Didn't quite get there. So
Well, you
No.
nice.
pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So from what you guys can, yeah. All right. So I put the thing in chat. I'll put it in there again.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Punch the flame.
The brazier is still burning bright. The mess of gelatinous cubes, and now there's the skeleton of a human, as well as the remains of the ice devil, kind of scattered in and amongst the sticky pools of ooze.
Gross.
Was there anything else in the room? I searched.
Not that you no, you guys. The room is pretty. Well, hang on. Let me see if the human remains had anything. Nope.
Damn.
Okay.
So it looks like from what you can tell, the ice devil made it up here. Did the thing that was required to reveal the inscription, and then immediately got devoured by these gelatinous cubes. So
And there's a flame in the middle of the room burning.
yes.
Okay.
Are we supposed to use that flame for the ritual, or is it
No.
any flame?
I don't think so. Considering it's supposed to happen near the center tower, I would imagine. Whoa!
Ooh, look at that.
It's like
Now
I'm
I
really in
wanna
the
take
room.
it.
Immersion.
Mm-hmm.
I got some tricks.
Hmm. So I'm not sure how to. If we don't have to do this in here in the first place, then
Yeah. I
Got
mean,
it.
we can always come back for it right before we're supposed to do the ritual if we think we need it.
Mhm.
Unless someone blows up this tower, but
I think we got the person. That was
Everyone's side highs there, so.
I was in front of you when it blew up.
Literally right there.
I show another tower blows up, and I'm gonna be all out of breath. I'm like, "Did you guys see that? Craziest thing I ever saw."
All right.
Okay. Well.
Yep, we head back down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This isn't one of them, or is it? I can't recall.
Runa's dancing with Monoth and
I'm
Avarice is
zoomed in
nowhere
more.
to be seen.
Somehow the
Which one
assassin
were
is
you
down
wondering about, Gabe?
instead.
This one way off here is this is one of the towers.
That was where they were coming from when
so
you
they were
left the illusion tower. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, and then we met up like around here or whatever.
Right.
And Scamp was bitching about going to see the Obelisk.
Do we just want
When
to?
Leif says obelisk, you hear Scant inside the bag, like.
All right, yeah. Now that combat is done, the bow is away and Scant's back out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's like, yes. Whenever you find yourselves ready to move out again, I'd very much like to examine the obelisk.
Shut up, Scamp.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
So presumably Avarice has the secret to that tower,
And
then there's
probably
the
this one.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with her?
Well, it seemed like they were coming from that direction, right?
If she's still knocked out, I'm kind of cool to like just keep. Do we want to just keep moving, or do we want to rest?
Yeah, it takes a full hour for her to get a hit point back, so.
Is it only an hour? Okay.
It takes a full long rest for her to get a hit point back.
Like to
Oh,
just
it does.
naturally recover unless we heal
Okay.
her. I'm in no rush to talk to her. I don't know
We're
about
just tired of the back of Robert.
Right, but if we get these two pieces, we can
Yeah.
go into the center tower, right?
We have
Theoretically, yeah.
the one that got blown up, and we got this one left, right?
Yeah, it almost feels like the sooner we deal with it, the better. But
Kind of what I'm thinking.
she is tricky, so I don't know if she has, even if we tie her up, if she has ways of getting out of it. I don't know how we stop that.
You saw her character sheet. You tell us.
What's a character sheet?
I'm going to detect magic on her to figure out what magic item she has, so that way she can't use that bullshit against us.
Sure.
Oh, I find a book on her person and give it to Nahessa.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Bear. Excuse me. Her staff is radiating with magic. So it is
Okay.
more than just an arcane focus.
At least for now, I will separate it from her.
Take anything that could be like a wand or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe as someone who can teleport myself, maybe we have like a few people, like let's say 30 or 50 feet away, who can like be a cordon to catch her.
So are we gonna rest, or are we going, or are we waking her up, or what?
I figure if she's asleep, I mean, yeah, it's gonna take a full. Well, unless we spend resources to heal her.
Like, do we
And
want to
we-
rest during that time too?
I was going to say we all are. Well, most of us are kind of in need of a rest.
To
varying
I'm
degrees.
going through her spell book, anyways. might know what we're up against if we wind up having to. Well, she's not going anywhere. Okay, so we're leaving the last tower then for the next day. Is that
This one over here.
this one? Because this one's blown up, and
Right,
she.
but I assume that's where they
Well-
came from because they were heading away from there.
So we're just
Yeah.
gonna assume that we can get
I
both of
feel-
them from her.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like we should still check the blown up tower just to confirm.
We could check them both out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They've probably already cleared all the traps, right? And critters.
Yeah, she didn't bring a lot of expendable-looking people with her.
You
That
have-
we saw were left over.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we don't know if they split up or what.
Do we have a good plan how we're even going to get this information from her? I think the
Okay.
pleasant conversation is off the table.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a zone of truth, so as long as she talks,
I
it
can
will
try
Haley-
be
probing her mind.
appropriate.
There's
Haley's
also-
so CIA.
There's also like the divination area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like, I don't think any of us are in the mood to try the tower again, but like, I don't know. Okay.
I don't know, I guess my proposal is we tie her to the back of Robert, and we'll check out the two towers, what we can see.
Okay.
And then
Sure.
then we'll worry about avarice after that.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe a short
Sounds good.
rest now, just so
Short
people
sounds
can heal up. Does that sound good to everyone?
Sure.
Yeah, short rest is good.
All right.
Heyo.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and do your short rest. Let me roll some dice.
Ooh, nice.
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
Is this working right? Like, I don't know that I trust that. I'm
You're rolling hot tonight.
worried about it. Something's wrong.
2 crits and 3 max on.
2 hits in a row, and then 3 max rolls on recovery.
All right.
that's-
Well, the short rest passes without incident. Avarice is still out cold.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Go to the blown up tower first.
I was thinking the one out of the way first, because this one's more central.
True.
Yeah,
Sure.
if we are going to take a rest in the prison again, then we'd pass by this on the way back, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Out of the way.
All right.
Does anyone remember the illusion inscription?
Hide thy face with
I-
a mask.
Oh, okay.
We do also have a handout, and I did make it so you guys can edit the handout
Yeah.
for the right,
Okay.
so you can add that stuff on. Because I realized I was forgetting what has been added and what hasn't. So
Cool,
Sorry,
cool.
before we go here, should we check this out since we're right here?
The obelisk. He's not going to shut up about it if we don't look at it.
Since we're right there, yeah.
Right there.
Fine.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Disgusting.
All right. The obelisk. Oh, jeez. As you get closer to it, okay, yeah, a 60-foot tall obelisk forged of black stone. Its surface covered in arcane runes projects from the ground. There's a thin crack that is formed on one side that stretches from its base up to about the middle of it. And as you're getting closer, Nehessa, you can tell that the inscriptions on it are all the arcane runes. I'm sorry, that are inscribed on it are all emblematic of the 8 schools of Arcane.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a 9th symbol on there. And if you want to give me an Arcana check, anybody who's proficient in Arcana can give me an Arcana check. See if you can identify what this 9th symbol is. Nice. Look at that. Bear and Nehessa, you both have heard of this, but you've never seen any evidence of this school of magic before. This is Chronomancy.
Oh shit! Cool.
You also notice that
Nice.
there are a set of runes kind of around at about like 6 feet up that ring around the outside of the obelisk.
Mhm.
And Scant sees those and he goes, "Oh, yes." He's like, "Those runes, those are the markings of the we found markings like this similar to this on previous expeditions from Yithrin, or not from Yithrin, from Netherese cities, and those sort of markings are found on the staffs of the master who oversaw the city. So this obelisk is connected to his staff in some way."
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mhm. Any theories on what the obelisk does?
Well, this is the only evidence that we've seen so far of chronomancy. So I wonder if that's its purpose, if it can manipulate time in some way. That would be exciting to try out, wouldn't it?
You're an idiot.
Would that not be exciting?
We're gonna go back in time to session 1. We're delivering packages.
And I'd still be a ranger.
Literally. Wow. Yeah. Nick, let us know if you have lobster monsters. I don't know, like out of game. I know that chronomancy is like a thing from, was it Wildmount, right? Critical
I
Role stuff.
think
I
so.
don't know like how much of a theoretician my PC is about that.
Mm.
I don't know, and the fact that like all this stuff exists as a very specific module from something else. I don't know what you'd make of it, really.
I will say that Wildmount in particular,
Yeah.
like that has no bearing on this.
No. Yeah, it's like just. Yeah.
Bear does seem intrigued at this, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to waste time either.
Does
Hmm.
Scant think that he knows how to operate it? Oh,
Well,
there's
I
a
would
big
imagine
crack
that.
running through it. This is not a good idea.
Well,
We don't have the staff anyway. It's a moot point.
Correct.
Well-
I believe that you would need the staff in order to activate the magic of the obelisk. But that's just a theory.
Okay.
It would make sense.
It
All right,
would.
so no point in really hanging out here since we don't have the staff.
Yeah. But depending on what we find when we're out and about, might be worthwhile coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Agreed.
What if Avarice has already recovered the star?
Well, we'll know once we learn what the staff does.
Oh yeah, we would have.
If we look at her staff and see the symbols, then we'll know it's the same thing, right?
Her staff does not appear to have any symbols that match anything on that.
There we go.
All right, shall we?
Let's.
All right. To the Outlier Tower.
Mhm.
Ice has engulfed the lower floors and the exterior of the crumbling tower. You guys are able to half crawl your way through the opening, the doorway, into the room beyond. Pink light pours out of the highest window of that tower, a single point of illumination in a dark and out of the way region of the city. As you are going in, Nehessa, you see, and Bear and everyone else trained in Arcana, Leif, you see the runes on the exterior of this tower would indicate that this is the Tower of Enchantment.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, Tower of Illusion already fucked us up pretty good.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not looking forward to whatever they figured out for this.
When you enter into the base of the tower, you can see, again, very same layout of all the other towers. However, this one, all over the inside walls, there's writing in pitch. So black, smears of writing on the wall. And they all say, all the writing, it's the same phrase over and over and over again, hundreds of times. And the phrase says, all work and no play make Ivira a dull girl.
Oh no.
Did we fucking fall into a Simpsons
Really?
episode?
Are they even trying? All right.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Up the stairs we go, I guess.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go find out what's happening.
You ascend the stairs, and after a while, the pitch writing fades away below you, and the walls are bare once more. And you get to the top, and above the doorway leading to the uppermost chamber, there's more writing above the door. But this is written in blood. And it says, "The crown knows all." When you go through the doorway into the chamber beyond, you see, okay. You see a black throne on the opposite side of the room.
Oh.
What? No?
Nope.
Yours, well, you need the scepter too, but
Yeah.
But the throne does send a shiver down Leif's spine for some unexplainable reason. No, you see a black throne on the opposite side of this room. Lying next to the throne is an ancient skeleton, a human skeleton. And sitting on the throne is one of the cultists, the Knights of the Black Sword, one of Avarice's cultists. And on his head is a black iron crown. And he is sitting rigid on the throne, not moving, not responding to your arrival.
Is there writing on the ceiling?
There is. The writing on the ceiling says in Draconic, "Fourth, coax a secret from another."
Cool. Got what we need.
Have fun with that.
Are we-
I mean, do we think this is the right? Is this another fake out like the Illusion
Yeah.
Tower, or
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think
That's
so.
really
Like,
what
I think I
I'm
said that the enchantment one would probably be like force someone to do something, and this is coax a secret from another.
Hmm.
This seems enchantment-y, whereas the illusion one didn't.
Well, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just double check to see if it's forged or whatnot, right?
Sure.
like
Okay.
what do we think the deal was? Was it like putting on the crown revealed the writing, or
That's
mean,
a good place to start.
The crown knows all.
but it's showing up for us?
The guy in
Is
the
there
chair
anything else in the room?
really not unresponsive.
He does appear unresponsive. As you kind of move around the room, you can see like his eyes occasionally will like follow one of you and then kind of drift off and look away. And then he'll like blink a couple times and look back. And every so often he tries to say something or utter something, but his words they're lost, they're garbled. They're just he's only able to speak, fragmented bits.
Blink once if you can hear us.
No response.
Okay.
No direct response, I should say.
Should we? I know this is playing with fire, but should we take the crown off of it?
Nope.
Because
I mean, yes, he's a cultist. But do we just leave this person here trapped?
Do we think this cultist knows what Avarice knows? Would it be easier to get it from this guy than Avarice?
that is
There's no
true
other
too.
bodies. There's the old skeleton. It's
Yeah.
just
the one skeleton, yes.
him to the curb.
Could just knock the crown off or something. Not with
Yeah.
our hands.
I was gonna say, do not touch it.
So we are going to try and deal with this.
Bear looks conflicted, but kind of almost resigned. Says we should rescue it. Rescue them.
Do it.
He did a deal with the devil, didn't he?
Don't knock it till you try.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, God.
That have made pacts. I don't know who we are to in that way. All right. Like I just kind of swat it off with mage hand.
Okay. The crown falls off of his head and clatters to the ground and rolls around a little bit. And he has this moment where he's still sitting there and he blinks a few times and he looks around and he's like, who are you? What's going on?
What's your name?
My name?
That's a dick move, Justin.
DM frantically.
Cultist?
What is his name?
Cultist D.
Morgus.
Morgus.
He's like, Morgus. He's like, where's Avarice? Where's the rest of them?
You don't have to worry about her anymore.
She can't come to the phone right now.
She's outside.
Oh, outside, right. And he's like, wait a minute. I feel like I remember you, but he's like, we're in.
What was
We're
he
in-
one of? Was he one of the ones that tried to persuade us before?
He was.
Oh.
And he's like, we're
But
in
he
the
doesn't
city.
remember.
Wait, there were five there. Five turned up when they wanted the initial invitation. We fought five.
Yeah.
Was this guy just... How many more of you are there?
He's like, there were 20 of us that came down.
Huh.
I'm gonna activate my ye old class feature and try to charm this guy.
Ah.
I can use it outside of combat.
Yeah.
That's a persuasion check against insight.
Okay, let me grab his sheet.
$21.
Oof,
Nice.
it's gonna be tough to beat.
I mean, I assume he's not hostile because he doesn't know who we are.
Doesn't appear to be. Nope. Yeah, you succeeded.
Okay, so let me just throw it in there. Charmed for 1 minute, regards as a friendly acquaintance.
Sure. He's like, well, I'm sorry, and he kind of like smiles at Rix. He's like, I remember your faces, but I can't remember from when. He's like, but if you know Avarice and you're here now, then you must be assisting her in some way.
Yeah, we are, and it's been kind of chaos because there's lots of people in the city who are who I think are going after these phrases we need, and um, we're really trying to bring as much information as we can to Avarice. So, what phrases were you able to get so far?
He's like, well, we stopped at 3. I think this was the third tower that we stopped at. The first one had an anvil in it, and the second one we visited, and Avarice insisted that we destroy the evidence of it. And then this one was the third one, and she felt like she was suspicious of the words on the ceiling. And he looks up. He's like, "Yeah, no, those." She was suspicious of those, and she thought it had something to do with the. And he looks down at the crown. He like shivers noticeably. He's like, "Oh, I remember now. I drew the short straw, as it were."
Hmm. You don't happen to remember the words from the first 2 towers because we're trying to compile the list for Avarice.
Oh, of course. Gosh, he's like, some of the specifics are so difficult to recall. It feels almost like I can remember the tower, but. And then he looks down at the crown, and he's like, but other stuff seems to be missing. I'm sorry, I don't have any memory of the script.
It's okay.
And he looks down at the crown again.
What happened with that crown, by the way?
He's like, I don't
You may
know.
want to step away from the crown, please.
Sure, of course. And he does so. He's like, well, like I said, Avarice wanted to see what would happen, so we removed the crown from its previous occupant. And he looks down at the skeleton. And he goes, and then I was the one to put it on. He's like, but I don't have any memory of what happened. I remember everything seemed blurry. Time seemed to pass differently. Like everything took longer, and yet also seemed to pass in an instant. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, okay. So you cast Identify, Bear.
I just realized identify requires touch.
Mm.
Ah, well, it's up to you then. Justin, you know what?
Yeah.
It's before you answer that. It's about 20 after 8, so we're gonna take our break.
Okay.
So you guys can discuss what you want to do, and then we'll come back in about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
get the crown if we need it.
Mm,
Oops.
that would be.
Welcome back. Thanks for sitting tight during our break. When we broke, they were discussing what they wanted to do about this crown, this black iron crown. This also with this cultist of the black swords, and then kind of where they were going from there. So, what did you guys decide on?
Bear is going to pull out a leather bag and, without touching the crown, scoop the crown into the bag, cinch it up, and like tie it onto his belt or something.
Okay.
It's like he's trailing after his dog. Picking
I'd roll a bear. Bad.
The throne. I guess no one rolled against it.
It appears to be a normal.
Normal.
Normal. Yeah, it looks like a normal throne. It looks like every other throne you've ever seen. No. Yeah, it's a throne forged of black stone. It looks to be forged the same way as pretty much everything else in Yithrin has been, which is using magic. So there's no signs of it being, chipped out or assembled or anything like that. Magic was used to form it whole cloth from whatever stone it came from. So, other than that,
Okay.
there's runes of like enchantment, of the enchantment school on it. But other than that, no.
Does anyone have any way of helping our friend here get his memory back?
My current thought is he seems to have lost his memory when he put on the crown.
Mm-hmm.
If we can destroy the crown, maybe that'll give him his memories back.
I like
It's
that.
my best bet.
Mm-hmm. How many demons did Avarice bring with her? Have not actually.
Devils.
Devils?
Yeah.
Get them confused. Okay, yeah.
He's like, I remember there being 4 ice devils.
That he remembers.
All right, well, we can handle these guys then. And
Out of character, my charm only lasts for a minute, so
yeah,
Sure.
once that minute is up.
Right? Like,
Yeah, at the same time, we've kind of made friends with him.
well,
Friends.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, it doesn't say they know they've been charmed or anything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it doesn't specify like other.
yeah.
I don't know. I guess after a minute, he just doesn't feel as like such fuzzy feelings anymore.
Right. Exactly.
You're old news after that point.
Somewhere deep down.
Well, if we can get his memories back, I'm sure that fuzzy feeling will come back.
Uh-huh. Without us having
One would hope.
Now, see, how is this any more ethical than just casting a spell on him?
Because he's just so charmed by my presence. I like to think Rix has to do a backflip to activate it each time.
Oh my god.
Right there. Okay. Yeah. It's like, oh, you're right. Oh, that was pretty cool.
You are the awesomest person at school.
You know what? After all, I think I do like you. So
Okay.
let's take this guy and head towards the destroyed tower.
The not
Now, we
evocation
do
town.
have his boss tied up to a robotic bear.
We do. Yes. There's a small complication.
Oh yeah, that might.
By the other intruders.
Specify that she was at 1 hit point or whatever.
She's at 0 right now. She's fine.
Okay,
still at 0,
she's stabilized. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And how long is it again until she
It's
recovers?
8 hours for her to get 1
Okay, a
hit
long
point.
rest.
it's like the next
It's
day.
been about 3 hours.
Okay.
By the way, Avarice got into a little bit of a scuffle, so we're having to carry her around until she recovers. So don't freak out.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make a deception check.
Sure, that's fair.
That was everything.
She did run into trouble.
You did. You know.
Oh,
you're not
okay,
wrong.
okay.
16.
Okay. And that is contested by insight. Okay, he's like, "Oh, is she all right?"
Yeah, she's just kind of sleeping it off right now on back of a robotic bear.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You are so getting fired when she wakes up.
Gluck is gonna run out. Like,
Everyone in the party is like trying to hold in a laugh right now.
we found her. Just like how when we found her,
She was
already on the bear.
Oh wait, is this Avarice?
All right,
This was
let's
a
go.
different albino tiefling. All right, you guys are heading to the
not
blown
epic
up tower.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. As you approach this tower, you see that a faint light shines from its highest window.
Black up.
You see that this tower had or has symbols of transmutation etched into it. And when you go through the doorway to the base of the tower, you can see that the interior walls are sculpted with impressions of humanoid forms pressing out from within, clawing hands, howling faces forever captured in stone.
Do any of them look like
Well,
they
that's creepy.
were members of the Iron Cross or whatever they are?
The Iron Cross.
Iron
What?
Sword.
Definitely not
The
it.
Black
It's-
Sword.
Yeah.
Black Sword. There we go. Oh my
Good
goodness.
lord.
A little bit off there.
Oh.
Are these real people?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Inconclusive. You're not sure.
Morgus, do you remember anything about this?
And he looks through it. He's like, "Well, I definitely remember this."
Do any of them
He's
look like the
like-
cultists? Because she had 20.
No, they don't. They don't.
Okay.
He's like, "No." He's like, "I remember this. I remember a statue that was toppled over up above." But that's where my memory stops.
Okay.
Okay, well, as long as the walls don't try to grab us, then just go up,
Can
I
I?
guess.
I just want to do it. I just want to see if he's on the level.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're not reading any deception from him.
Okay.
All right, so you guys ascend the stairs to the uppermost level of this tower. Unlike the previous ones, the ceiling is completely gone. There's rubble strewn all over the floor, and you can see, kind of half buried amongst that rubble, there is indeed the statue of a female human wearing long flowing robes. Her hands are outstretched like this, almost as if she were casting a spell. The statue appears to be made out of adamantine, and it is lying on its side, half buried in all this rubble.
Well, they didn't crit it to push it over.
What's that? Sorry?
They didn't crit it to push it over.
Probably make some good stuff with this.
Yeah. So is the ceiling completely destroyed?
Yep, there's about a 20-foot ring, of the wall, and everything above that's gone. Strewn about the exterior of the tower, this room.
When the runes appeared, in the other towers,
Nope.
were they etched into the, or did they like hover above the?
They were definitely inscribed into the stone.
Okay.
The only time that you saw words like hovering over the stone would have been the illusion tower when Bear cast see invisibility and realized that the one set of words was a
That was
false.
Kaylee, I think.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Kaylee cast see invisibility and realized the one set was false and there was a true set behind it. Otherwise, like you have those shards from the divination tower,
Mhm.
they're etched into the ceiling.
Okay.
Now I'm remembering Morgus said that Avarice didn't trust the words in the last tower we were in. Was that regarding the last tower or this tower we're in right now?
That was regarding the enchantment tower.
Yeah,
Did
that's
we-
why she had him put on the crown.
Did we check the words after the crown was taken off to see if they changed?
They did not change.
Okay. Do you know why Avarice destroyed this one and not the other one? Seems like you would just destroy both.
And he's like, I think she felt that as long as she knew one that you as long as she knew one that anyone else couldn't get, then she would have an advantage.
Fair enough.
Makes sense. Why make the effort to destroy the others when one bargaining chip is all she needs?
Save your precious spell slots. What's a spell slot?
Felt a lot good they did that.
Okay, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to put this puzzle back together.
Yeah,
Talks to her.
I was hoping it was going to be smaller amount of damage that might be repairable, but this widespread, I can't just piece together.
Mm.
All right, let's see if we can get this guy's memories back.
Oh, okay.
So where to?
Abjuration Tower.
Yep.
Nick, is this anything?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
has
a
it been pointed out as anything special?
Not yet, no, but no one's really
We
asked.
walked past it with Monoth, right?
You did, yep. If you would inquire about it, he
Yeah.
would inform you that that building is Yithrin's museum.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I guess you just keep walking.
I mean, we can walk through it, I guess. right?
Yeah, Bear would kind of like, since we're going by it anyway, if it doesn't take too long, Bear would kind of like to check it out.
I lose my history proficiency if I don't continually look.
Let's see if there's any special exhibits happening.
Okay, so you enter through the big doors on the south side of this building, and you go in, and you can tell that there's a lower level, and then you can see like a mezzanine for an upper level as well, and you can see like some exhibits up there. But the lower level looks like it's it's there's a lot of ruin in the lower level. A lot of stuff has been broken and moved around. You can see, like Leif, when you're moving through, you can see there are signs that you would read as like Nothics have been through here on multiple occasions, kind of coming in one way, searching around a little bit and then leaving. But yeah, the lower level at the very least is pretty much entirely in ruin. Do you proceed to the upper level or do you leave?
Yeah, might as well check it out.
Yeah, I
We're
come
here
this
now.
far.
Yeah.
Yeah, see no reason not to.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head up to the upper level, taking some wide stairs that kind of curve their way up. And when you get up to the main room that occupies most of what you can see on that dome there, like most of underneath that is one big room. And suspended from the ceiling of that chamber is a corpse of a 30-foot long aberration shaped like a funnel and resembling an anemone. Its tooth-filled maw is at one end, the wider end, and it's surrounded by rubbery cilia and around it dangle 4 limp, spindly appendages, each one ending in a clawed hand. At the opposite end of the body is a tail with a nasty-looking stinger on it. A plaque is bolted to a pedestal nearby, and the entire display is framed by 4 stone pillars that are well, like I had said, the temperature had dropped recently, so everything's starting to like form frost on some of these surfaces. But those 4 pillars are oddly free of frost. And then there's a plaque bolted in front of it, like I said.
I'm sorry, what was free of frost?
There's 4 pillars that are kind of like at the 4 corners of this big display of this aberration, and those pillars are free of frost, but every other surface has frost starting to form on it.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, that's not ominous at all.
Seen Jason X.
Can someone read that plaque? I'm sure I can't read it.
Yeah, it's written in Draconic.
All right.
And Nehesa, when you read it, it says, Adult Feyrim, do not touch. Dwellers of the Underdark, Feyrim are malevolent aberrations that are master spellcasters and highly resistant to magic. They use their telepathy to control the weak-minded. They strive to erase all other beings from existence and are known to have caused the collapse of many Netherese cities. They use their tail stingers to inject their eggs into organic hosts.
Nope.
Fuck this.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
like
a
it.
whole lot of nope.
Nope, right out of here.
I'm kind of noping out of the museum at this point, unless I'm seeing something worth sticking around for.
Can we get the big robot to pull this thing apart?
No.
Hold
What do you think?
No.
Hold on.
What?
So, if I remember correctly, we can't activate the Mythlar, right?
Mhm.
Until we remove something, or like there's a gem that's holding these things in it. Is that right?
The information that you've received thus far is that the Mythalar, its ability to control weather and control atmospheric temperature and all that, is so strong that activating the Mythalar would also melt the Stygian ice that Master Irialarthus has encased
Mhm.
a number of Feyrim inside of.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
Cool.
Huda
So,
Lally.
job's done.
Wonderful.
They don't happen to have a fun like how to kill exhibit right nearby, right?
See, that's
No.
what I was getting at. If there's like,
A list of its weaknesses.
Yeah.
We had Books of the Lost Tower. Sheds
Yeah,
light
I guess.
funnel-shaped monsters of malevolent intellect that lurk in the Underdark. It includes disturbing sketches, but it doesn't talk about.
You have yet to find any sort of weakness for these things, like on any of the lore that you've uncovered so far.
Mm-hmm.
besides crashing a city into them.
Besides
Yeah.
trapping them in Stygian ice. Yes.
Cool.
Well, Abjuration Tower.
Okay. It's back out of this room and
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
So it's like, oh yeah, here's a Tarisk that that Scant wants you to go use against what's her face, and
Reason number 837 why Scan is a moron.
Yeah.
I don't know if Scant has said that, but he certainly.
got-
he's
big
just
problem
he's
is
just
the
an expert in Tarasks. He doesn't. He's just an expert in them. All right. Well, you get to the Abjuration Tower, and that Rune of Insanity
Oh, yeah.
is glowing bright at the top of the door.
Send
Automatic.
Robo Bear with Avarice on his back through.
Oh, well,
No!
She's unconscious.
she's
yeah,
unconscious.
but Bear could go insane and just sort of. Oh wait, can Bear?
The bear's immune to it.
Okay.
Is it a charm or is it a? What is it?
Unless Bear is immune to insanity.
Oh,
No.
that's
Yeah, it's
Well,
not
I mean,
a
he still
charming
he
effect.
still triggered it. That's fine.
Sure. Okay, I'll need a. Oh gosh, I gotta look that spell up. Hang on. I think it's a wisdom save. I need an intelligence saving throw from RoboBear.
oh god. Literally his worst thing.
Mm. Aw.
Oh
That's
man.
great.
So RoboBear, dragging Avarice behind him,
Mm.
wanders underneath the doorway, and then he gets in there and he stops suddenly, and then he turns and like starts sniffing along the inside edge of the wall, and then turns around and like like nips at Avarice's body, dragging behind him, and then he like so he's acting all weird and moving around, acting insane, you might say.
Mhm.
His movement is erratic.
Okay,
right,
but-
I'll follow in to make sure that he doesn't kill Avarice just by
Sure.
being crazy.
But the rune does go dark, so for 1
Yeah.
minute.
Mhm.
All right, you guys ascend the tower. After a minute, RoboBear joins you, and you
Mhm.
get up to the chamber with the 6 Magian. They're still standing there, and they all still stare at you when you come in. And the anvil and the hammer are still where you left them.
Neat.
Well,
Yep. Bear, this is your cup
I'll-
of tea.
I would recommend everybody stand back just in case there is some sort of explosion. And he will take the leather satchel out and again, careful not to touch the crown. Dump it out onto the
Why would you
anvil.
even need to take it out of the bag? At least all the pieces will be together then if you just smash the bag.
Mm.
I don't know if it needs to, if the magic item needs to be touching. I don't know.
It'll insulate
Whatever.
it.
Yeah, that's the one weakness of this magical, like magic item destroying anvil is like
A
like
leather.
a
It
leather
doesn't matter.
a
It's
leather
the thing
sleeve.
That,
It's
the thing that
the
Nick
the
hasn't
trinket
told us.
was the
Mm.
trinket was completely destroyed. There are no pieces left.
Okay.
So
The thing Nick hasn't told us is the hammer is like one of those squeaky hammers.
It's an inflatable, yeah.
Bong.
or better yet, we used up the super powerful effect on the trinket and it will never work again.
Yeah, now it's a mundane blacksmith's hammer. Bear, when you drop the crown onto the anvil, so when you pick up the hammer, the Magian all turn to look at Bear. But then when you drop the crown on there, just like they did before, when you drop the crown on the anvil, they all watch the crown hit the anvil, and they see you holding the hammer, and they all draw their swords, but none of them approach yet.
Hmm.
Fuckery.
Oh, fuck it. I swing the hammer before they can try to stop me.
Nice.
Okay. You swing the hammer. There's this bright flash of light as the crown is shattered, and when the light dissipates, you don't see any shards of it anywhere. It is gone completely. And as soon as your eyes adjust to the room, you see the Magian advancing towards you. So I'm going to move us to that. And Bear, if I can get you to roll percentage for me as well, please, and then we'll also do initiative. Okay, thank you. What are these guys? They're demos. And I need to get this guy. Whoops.
What?
The
Cultist?
Is that Morgus?
the Morgus. Yep. Drop. Okay. Initiative. Yep, I need to get these guys up. Oh. And you. Okay. So,
Sorry,
up
one second.
first is
I didn't
Rick.
roll mine.
Oh, okay, sorry.
There we go.
So Rick's is up first. Rick's, you see these 6 Magen advancing with their swords drawn. They
Okay.
look to be all advancing towards Bear.
Okay. I'll pull out my sword and let's go to the nearest one.
Are any of these like those spellcaster ones that tossed around the lightning and all that?
They all appear to be armored, carrying longswords.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
Sorry,
Hex
great swords. Okay.
on the one that's next to me. And ooh, that's a crit. Let me get out my calculator here.
He explodes into a fine blue mist.
61.
That's 61 plus the hex damage.
Which is also
Which is also 2d6. Yeah.
So
68
damage.
Much like the crown under the hammer.
Holy fuck.
evaporates.
Okay. I use my bonus. I use my action. I guess I'll just back up a little bit, but I don't want to. Well, they're probably all going to move in and attack Bear, I'm guessing.
You did just vaporize one of them. Maybe they'll reprioritize.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I move next to Bear and then I can get some hits in if they try to attack him. Or a hit him. I'll just move next to Bear.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. They're up next. So, what's their movement? Okay, they're
5 feet.
5 feet. Yep, 5 feet of movement. Well, these 2 are going to close in on Rick's,
Okay.
and the other 3 are going to move in on Bear. This one's going to go there. Go there.
Wow.
And yep, he can make that. Okay. So they're all going to get 2 attacks. So Rick's, you're taking 4 attacks. Bear, you're taking 6. Rick's, that's a miss and a hit. For 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then your next 2, miss and a crit.
Ooh.
And the crit is for 14 slashing.
Oh.
Okay.
And Bear, 6 attacks coming your way.
The first one that is, hit but less than 5, I'm casting shield.
Okay.
Just gonna say it now.
Sure. Okay. So then the very first one you cast shield,
Okay.
and that causes the second one to miss. But the third and the fourth hit.
Wow.
Okay.
For 8 slashing from the first. Oh, go ahead.
Against 25? Jesus.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
8 and 11 from those 2 attacks, and then the last 2 attacks both miss.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sentinel the one that's next to me that attacked Bear.
And then Kaylee, it's your turn after that.
24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ah, 15.
Okay.
You outdid the other.
Jesus Christ, 4 ones.
I went from 68 to 15.
Alrighty. So yeah, we'll pop up here.
Okay.
And we'll attack this one.
Okay. $17 hits. 12. Okay. This one's bloodied. 27 for 8. Okay.
And why don't I flurry? Sure.
Sure.
Why don't you?
Why don't I?
Oh,
Hey! Why don't
Nice.
you?
Yay.
Wow.
I'm assuming that misses.
14 does miss.
That'd be me.
Okay. At the end of Kaylee's turn, you all start to feel the floor of this chamber start to shake. Bear, you're up.
Don't like that.
Yeah, Robo Bear is going to move up next to. No, Robo Bear is going to move up there,
Sure.
and this one closest to me, Robo Bear is going to distract him,
Okay.
and I will sharpshooter.
Nice. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
gross.
Oh
Crit City tonight.
We're
my
critting
God.
tonight.
Let's see. Yeah. That.
So
I'm gonna re-roll that one
Sure.
for a piercer. So.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, 24. And then
This one's bloodied.
okay. I will take just a regular shot at him.
Sure. 28 hits.
16.
Nice. All right. Morgus starts to. You see his he's watching everything that's happening, but he's also dealing with this sudden influx of memory.
Ooh, good. It did work. Well,
Yeah,
possibly
trying to-
good.
he's sorting out
Yeah,
exactly
good
what
and
is happening
bad.
before his eyes, and as he's doing that, much to your guys' dismay, the floor right over. Ooh, you know what? Let's let the dice decide. Let's see. The floor over here by Leif bursts upwards as a a huge creature that was ascending the steps breaks through the floor and climbs up. This you guys recognize. You wish you didn't, but you recognize this as a living version of the statue that you saw
Fucking
when you
tomb
first
tapper.
came into Yithrin. It
Hmm.
climbs up. It has its giant sledgehammer in one hand, and look at that. It's
This
going
is like
to.
this is like the mummies do not read from the book, except do not smash the crown.
I mean, I would expect it took him an action to blow through the ceiling here. Or
You
the,
would think that, but he has a burrow speed.
Oh!
don't you need
solid structure through the entire tower, Nicholas?
He, he can burrow through solid rock.
So did he jump into the ceiling?
No,
And
he
then
would come up the stairs. I just said that.
oh, okay.
I think
then how do
he burrows belly first.
go
That
over
mouth
here
just bites through the stone.
He got up to a portion of the stairs and then walked into the tower and then up. Okay, go
Anyway,
ahead. You're right. You're right. Go ahead.
He's gonna roll. He's gonna make 2 sledge attacks against Leif.
Oh God. All right.
The first one misses, but the second one hits. For we'll do 26 force damage.
Connie.
Don't
All
need
right.
that.
And now it is Nehessa's turn.
I was gonna conserve this. All right. Well, I guess I'll blade song.
Okay.
And then the tomb tapper. Yeah, I don't need. Okay, I just need to be able to see it. Tomb tapper can make a intelligence save.
Okay.
As I say, oh fuck off. Oh God.
18.
DC 18 int.
It failed.
40 psychic and it misses its next turn.
Nice.
incapacitated. Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow. Okay. That was bonus in full, and then next I will move up to, be around here.
Sure. Okay. Leif.
That's not like a mez, right? If I hit him, he's not going to wake up.
It's incapacitated, so it's not. I don't actually remember everything that contagion does.
It just says cannot take actions or reactions.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, so it doesn't. It's not like restrained or anything.
Right.
So I can freely hit it without waking up.
And yes. Yeah,
Right.
because the spell specifies, unless the spell has text in there saying specifically if it takes damage, it wakes up.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty
So
sure.
this is the UA spell, right?
Yeah, this is the Relithum's Psychic Lance.
Right.
I'll hold up the UA in the meantime.
Okay. I'll say no.
Searing Smite at 3rd level's bonus action.
Nice.
Damn.
Hit the Tomb Tapper.
Right. Level 10.
24 hits.
Nice.
Plus 3d6 for Searing Smite. Plus a d6
What's the
force.
damage type on Searing Smite?
Yeah.
Fire. The fire seems to have no effect on it. 26 hits.
Another 8.
Great. Okay.
Done.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Rix.
Okay, let's try to take down some of these putties. Well, they're stronger than putties. That's
Really?
but compared to the other guy, I'll attack this one north of me.
Okay.
12 to hit.
That misses. Got that inspiration though.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I should burn it. Sure, why not? I'll just burn it.
Poison Benny.
Even worse. Okay, offhand attack then.
It's fine. I'll let you take the 12 between those two. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Bonus offhand attack. 18.
18 hits.
Oh my god.
Ian.
What are these sneak attack rolls right now?
Yeah, 14 is enough to put him down though.
Well, that's good. That accomplished my goal. Got like 2 guys who would trigger opportunity attack, so let's not move. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
All right. Rix is taking 2 attacks. Bear is taking 6.
Same thing applies as last turn for me.
Sure. Okay. So Rix, your 2 attacks. That's a crit and a hit. The crit is for 22 slashing.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna have to use Uncanny Doge on that.
Okay. And then I'll have to roll for another hit here. And then the other one is 7 slashing.
Okay.
And then Bear going until we get a hit for shield. Miss. The last attack triggers your shield. So
Sweet.
that's them. Kaylee.
I really want to pile on this guy right now, but I think less activations the better. So I'm going to punch, or not punch. I'm going to slash first.
Okay. 10 against the bloodied one. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
He goes down.
Cool. And we'll do the second attack on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Misses.
I think I'm saving my inspiration for the save that I need when he swallows me.
Yep.
Why do you think he's gonna swallow
Why do you
you?
think
What
he has a follow attack?
I don't know.
He can't act this turn.
Huh? Yeah,
Not
he's
this
got
turn.
nothing.
Not
Use the
this
whole-
turn,
Not this
but I. All right. In any case, I'm going to key in double double punch.
I forgot my con saves for hex, so my hex is gone.
Okay.
For the 4.
15 misses. 23 hits.
Cool.
Okay. That it?
Yep. That's all of my stuffs.
Bear.
Okay. I am going to move down here and I am going to let's see if this actually posts this time. Hey, it did. So I am going to aim it so it hits both of these guys and homeboy over here.
Okay. And that's deck saves. Okay.
Yep, deck saves, DC 17.
So incapacitated, that's an auto fail, right? Or is it disadvantage? Fail, I would imagine. We'll do
Just
the,
says can't take actions or reactions. Doesn't say anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's just prone that's like the problems with dodging.
yeah, I don't think.
Okay. All right.
Apparently, your body is fine while you're incapacitated. You can't take actions or reactions, but your saves are all unaffected.
Well, it failed. The Tomb Tapper failed its deck save, and the North Magen succeeded. The other two failed. So.
Okay,
the
so the one that it succeeded, he'll take half this. So,
Okay. 7.
and then the south one gonna take 16, and Tomb Tapper takes 18.
Nice.
And Robo Bear is going to attack the dude next to him.
Okay.
22 for 7 force.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Morgus doesn't like the look of this. He's gonna bounce.
Oh.
He runs down the stairs. Sailor Doom is blessing Bear.
Ooh. Thank you.
Thanks.
Tomb Tapper is incapacitated.
Kaylee's got a bless. I told you to add a mass bless thing, but no.
maybe for our last session I'll get it in there for.
I got a
Leif,
bless.
Bless, yep.
Yep. See,
Um,
just wait. Nehessa will get one.
there's always better things I could do with my time. You're right.
Nehessa's got one.
Is that the start of your okay, so at the start of Nehessa's turn, this thing is no longer incapacitated.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's now.
Thanks for all the blesses.
Thank you.
Sailor
Yeah.
Doom.
No, I'm on your side, Sailor Doom. I don't think you should have to do this one at a time, like some sort of bleeding, you know.
Thank you.
I mean, I could try and stun lock it. We haven't done much damage to it, and it did hit Leif very hard.
Makes
with
me
the
feel
big
like
hammer.
Yeah.
Sailor Doom's like, make it rain.
All right, actually, yeah. Let's yeah, he can just make the save again, or I mean, like attempt the save again. Oh, well, there's the whole spell for you.
Okay. Oh, the insane.
It's the same thing though. 18 in save.
This time it succeeded.
Oh well, nothing happens. All right.
That your turn?
Yeah, that's my full action.
Oh, okay. Well, you got bonus, but
Huh? Well, I don't have anything to do with it, so.
okay. All right, Leif.
Oh, well, I could shove someone somewhere.
Oh, sure.
I don't know. There's no one cool to shove anywhere. Actually, wait. Oh,
Okay.
this presumably occupying the entire hole. All right.
Yes, yeah.
I can shove someone down into it. Okay, done.
Leif.
Lay attack.
Okay. 27 hits.
And I'll do a d6 force.
Okay.
16.
That's 4. 16 misses.
Ugh. Bonus offhand.
20 hits. It's bloodied.
Nice.
Yay! Done.
Okay. Rix.
All right, let's try to take out this one that's next to me. Or at least do some damage. 14 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. I do have the bless though.
Oh, yeah.
What is bless? D4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
16.
16 misses.
Okay, offhand attack.
Okay.
24.
24 hits.
Okay, 28 damage.
Jeez. It's bloodied.
I'm gonna need to back up because I can't take much more of a pounding here.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15. I'm sure Robo Bear can finish him off. 20. Like right there. Okay.
Are you
Wait,
bloodied? Anything? Or just...
I am bloodied. Yeah, let me do the little indicator.
All right. Majin. This one's going to, Rick's danced away, so this one's going to make 2 attacks against Robo-Bear. Nope, let's close that character sheet. And let's go to the Majin. There we go. Swing, swing. What's Robo-Bear's AC? 15?
15.
2 hits.
Yeah, I figured.
For 11 slashing and then 8 slashing.
Okay.
And then Bear, you're getting 4 more.
Yep. Last turn that I'll be able to do this shield trick.
First one triggers it.
Okay.
So miss.
Awesome.
Yeah, their great swords are just, I mean, there's all these flashes of blue light as they're swinging and just clanging against those shields.
Can you
Bear
keep
is
it
like
down?
frantically pounding the emergency button on the back of his shield.
Haley, you're up.
All right, I've got this Toon Tapper here, so I'm going to attack it.
Probably a good idea. 19 hits.
And I'm going to attempt to stunning strike it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is that a con save?
Yeah, it's a con save. He's huge, so he's going to make it, but
What's the DC?
17, I believe.
Oh, he made it.
Did he roll a 17?
Rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. That's going to miss.
12 misses, yep.
And then I'm going to dodge,
Probably a good idea.
which triggers that.
Nice. 19 hits. For 6. Okay. Bear.
Okay. Robo Bear is going to going to move up and around. So yeah. Take an attack of opportunity from the bloodied Majin.
It's a hit for 7 slashing.
Okay. And yeah, give me advantage on attacking Gigantor here.
All right.
Let's see.
You still have a bless.
Yeah, true. So, well, the 19 would hit it anyway.
Yes.
But 21. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Arcane Jolt to do another 3 damage.
It's force damage? Okay.
Yep. And take another shot at him.
Okay.
18 for an 11 piercing.
All right.
Damn. Hoping to take him down.
Tapper's turn.
Hmm.
I think he's gonna focus in on Leif.
Oh, but the robotic bear.
The robotic bear is there. You're right. He's going to set his sledge down and
Oh, no.
do 2 claw attacks at
Wait.
Leif.
Okay.
They're both hits.
Oh boy.
For 14 slashing and then 13 slashing.
I'll
Bear,
use
do
runic
the,
protection to reduce
Okay.
one of the damage by 9. So
Okay.
18 total.
10.
Oh yeah,
Right?
10. I'm 10th level
Unless
now.
you took a secret warlock level.
I didn't take a secret level. I took a secret ranger level.
Don't tell anyone I'm taking ranger.
Just don't tell anyone. I'm a ranger.
Don't want them to know.
Rangers
Don't want 'em to
Anonymous.
know. Mom, I'm
So
a
must be on
ranger.
37, 27. I'm blood.
And since it hit with both claw attacks, it grabs Leif and reels him in for a chomping bite attack.
I am not a con on the cob.
Give him disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage. All right, here it comes. Oh, still a hit, unfortunately, with that disadvantage. For 24 piercing.
Ooh.
Oh my god. That's its turn. You're not grappled though, so it bites at you, but then you're able to get out of its grip. So now you're not grappled by it.
Yay.
That should be clear. Nehessa, you're up.
Yay.
Guessing we want to rest after this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. All right. I got one steel win left today. Then.
Alright.
So I think everyone
Attack.
is within 30 feet, anyways. Yep.
Yes,
Okay.
there. Yep.
Okay. So left to right, ending at the Tomb Tapper. 14 whiffs. 18.
Hits. And kills him.
Okay. 25
hits. And
33.
kills him.
Kills who? Oh, that was the Tomb Tapper?
No.
No.
That was the 2 demo mage in the movie.
Okay. Sorry, my character sheet's covering up my.
Oh, sure.
So
Now's your Tomb Tapper attack.
There we
24
go.
hits.
34.
Oh. Still standing. But there's this cloud of ash that Nehessa just teleported through with those when those other 2 Magen go down.
Okay, I'll end next to it, and I'm done.
Okay. Leif. $28 hits. 8.
Why won't you just die?
15 misses.
Inspiration.
Okay. 21 hits. For another 10. It
Offhand.
goes, do you want to describe your kill?
Yeah, I just like ice pickaxe up its face.
The weapon goes up into its face, quote unquote.
Oh wait,
And then as soon
we
as that
fall
happens,
into the hole. It falls into the hole.
He's not grappling.
Yeah, you weren't grappled.
I'm grappling
No,
it.
you're not grappled.
I'm climbing it.
Falls into the hole.
It falls backwards down the hole, and as it's following, you see its body. There's like this, it just like shoots up this stonework, and by the time it hits the stairs, it is a complete stone statue of a Tomb Tapper.
Oh.
Just a
Check.
quick question. Did he destroy any of the stairs going down?
No,
And
the
if
stairs
so,
are.
Where is the guy going down those stairs?
So the Tomb Tapper collapses back as a statue, and you hear a a frightened shriek from down below.
Okay.
As long as it's not a splat.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Leif?
Medic.
You know what? Guys, you have one left, and he's bloodied. We're just gonna fast track. You get him. Rix is gonna get him on our next turn, so he goes down.
Well,
all right.
Let's go.
Well,
I'd move over to the corner room and just plonk my ass down and go to sleep.
Well, hold on. I think I'm going to chase after that guy.
okay. Hey, Dave, can you look at the stream? What map is showing up on the stream currently?
There's a bit of a delay, but it's the tower map.
It is still okay because I moved everybody over and I moved myself over to the Yithrin map, but my map seems to be messing up and still showing.
I can see the Yithrin map in Roll20.
Yeah, so I think I might have to
tokens there.
I might have to refresh because this isn't. Can I go to a different screen? No. Every time I switch screens, it puts me back on the abjuration map. It shows me being on a different map.
Switch to the tech difficulties then, and then you probably need a new link, right? If you refresh.
I'll need to give you new links. Yeah, the tech difficulties is just going to biggie size the map. So why don't we take a quick break? Okay, well, we got that figured out, so sit tight while we get our screen set up. But while Dave is doing that, you were chasing after Morgus, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm trying to not chase him down, but like, hey, it's okay now. We got them all.
Sure. Okay. You go down and Kaylee, you start to deftly move around the statue of the tomb tapper that is obstructing the stairs. And you see Morgus at the base of the tower. Thank you, Dave. You see Morgus at the base of the tower, and you call down to him saying, "It's fine. You know, we're good now. We stopped it." And he shouts back, I remember you. I remember her." And he rushes out the archway of the tower and he gets like 2 steps beyond the archway, and you hear him stumble and trip and fall, and then you hear him shout gibberish, and then scramble around a little bit, and then he wanders back into the tower, and then he wanders back out.
I have a question.
I'll just grab him and bring him upstairs while he's gibbering.
I have a question.
What's up?
Avarice was tied to the back of Robobear during that whole fight.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Robobear was really spry for having a whole.
Robobear took a beating.
So, like,
if it would have been even a remote issue, I would have been able to Arcane Jolt to keep her from dying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay,
whatever.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so you have Morgus back up in the Tower of Abjuration with you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do? And he's insane for the next minute, but what are you guys doing?
Did we get what we needed here?
We have his memories back.
Yeah,
So.
and he triggered the alarm, so we might as well leave while it's down.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, okay. Good call.
Yeah, let's rush out.
This specific building, this Zerg gas mining thing.
Pipe.
Where are you? Yep. Oh yeah. When you leave the tower, if you ask Monoth about that, he would tell you that that's the opera house. That's a music hall.
Oh.
So they have a theater and an opera hall.
Mm-hmm.
Classy.
Interesting.
Culture.
Fancy.
It's a happening city.
Aside from the whole crashing thing.
Still happening. That's a happening.
Everyone was at the opera or the theater when it crashed. No one was at the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go back to the prison as a good place and then do our questioning there?
Fine.
I would agree.
Spot. Yep.
It's the most secure spot that we found.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you return, I was keeping track of your path through Yithrin. I don't know why exactly I was. I just thought it'd be fun, but now I have yellow lines snaking.
I bet that looks like a fucking mess now.
It does. I'm just deleting them.
Oh.
Don't worry. We're going to go back to the arena in just a little bit. And we still have to do the Menagerie and Theater here.
No.
Oh yeah, Leif, you're still one-eyed, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we need to get back to the Divination Tower to get your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's rest up first.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you make it to the prison. I'm gonna roll a couple dice real quick. Okay. Your long rest is going to pass without incident. So go ahead and everybody recharge.
Okay.
Get up to half of your hit dice back.
Half of your total, or half of your expended hit dice?
Half of your total. You get half of your total hit dice back.
So at the end of the rest, Bear is going to go up to Leif. Leif, I need you to trust me for a moment.
No.
Hold still and open your other eye.
I run for the insanity rune. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give you your sight back. It's gonna hurt for a moment, but I'm gonna give you your sight back.
Here's a drink if you need one first.
Oh, I thought you were going to hand him a ball bearing.
Some ball bearing with like someone sharpied a pupil on it. Okay.
Okay. So Bear will kind of open up your wounded eye, and there's a metallic
It's
and
a
wooden
family of
sphere.
mice nesting in there. You have to evict them first.
Wouldn't.
And
Wouldn't.
yep. Bear is going to put it in, and it stings like a motherfucker when he puts it in.
Mhm.
I've had days like
And
this.
Do all this without the medic being there.
once it's in, Bear just kind of does something. You can't quite tell what. And a iris and a pupil appear in the sphere. And you now have vision back, and you have dark vision.
I'm really attached to this torch
He's
though.
a cyborg.
I was gonna say you don't have to use that stupid torch, which means Nehessa can get her.
You don't
bonus.
ruin my Shadow Blade.
What did you actually do?
It is an infused magic item.
Oh yeah. Does he only have
There-
dark vision in one eye?
I mean, technically yes, but mechanics wise, it's going to work as two. He has to go like this now every time he wants to get his dark.
Hello?
No, Leif, keep the patch, but move it to the. You'll be like a pirate, yeah.
In Eberron, there is a infused prosthetic that you can
Nice.
do. So, yeah. And Nick was nice enough to let me add dark vision to it.
Aw.
Wow. That was
So,
It was like this. It's almost like
Does
he
it-
fucked
does-
over my character by taking my eye in the first place.
yeah.
Yes, that's whose fault it was.
I didn't take it. You gave it to me. I saw your constitution save. You gave me that eye.
Shut up.
What an accurate recollection of that.
Can we just
So in the-
interrogate Avarice now?
Yeah,
In the-
does
in the-
Avarice wake up right as Bear's jamming an eye into it?
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say
Please.
probably about halfway through your long rest, but I think at the end of the long rest, Leif's scream at getting the eye jammed into his socket is going to jostle Avarice awake.
And yeah, we would have definitely
Well, and Morgus
made
is
sure
with
that her arms were shackled or whatever, so she can't spellcast and whatnot.
you. Sure.
Gagged.
And you do have Morgus with you as well. So if there's anything you wanted to discuss with Morgus before Avarice is awake, you also have the opportunity to do that.
I think we put these two
think-
in different cells.
Yeah, I was going to say keep them separated.
Sure.
And then if you want to do some Zone of Truth stuff, I've got that.
I have to figure out a spell to prep. Sorry.
Sure, no, that's fine.
If you want to go ahead and try.
Should we try with Minion first?
Minion doesn't really know anything, though, does he? Well, I suppose we might know the
We don't-
inscription now.
His memory's
think
back,
he
so
remembered.
maybe.
Tell us the
He was in
inscription.
both towers. He
He said he
just
remembered all the people.
Tell
I
us.
remember her. I remember you.
Tell us
Yeah,
the
he
inscription.
might remember the words now. We just don't know.
Tell us the inscription from the Transmutation Tower, and we'll let you go.
And
Mhm.
he's like,
Oh, is he?
he's like, let me go. What? He's like, if you give me a way out of this city.
We know the way out of the city.
Isn't
Tell us the words.
Yeah. We can get you out.
Yeah. Wait, how did he get here?
They teleported into the Skydock
He's like-
Spire.
He's like, teleported? No, we didn't teleport. We went through the caves.
Well, then you know the way out.
I do, but I'm making sure that he's like, I don't want an axe in my back when
You'll
when
get an
we
axe in your
leave the
front if
city.
you don't tell me what the words were.
Which one?
The Transmutation Tower.
Roll me an intimidate check, Leif.
Nice.
I'm bad at the.
Make it with advantage.
Okay, that's better.
I'm going to Flash of Genius.
Oh!
Add 5 to that.
Nice.
Suck it,
He's
Trebek.
like, I don't know all of it. He goes, when we arrived in the Transmutation Tower, there was an adamantine statue that fell and had broken apart some of the words, the last word of the inscription. Avarice mended. She cast mending on the inscription and learned the last word, but she didn't share it with us. He goes, I know that it is 8th. Stand firm in your circle of death and consume.
Oh God, it could be anything.
Didn't I say the oh, we're gonna have to do something with the ashes? And Case, you said, oh, we'll have to eat them.
Read is a series of steps. I didn't say it was impossible.
No, I find that funny.
Okay, well, you got
no,
It's not going to tell
It
you
could-
to eat the circle.
it could be anything though.
could be.
And they did, and he did say it was the last word.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be consume ashes.
It wouldn't be consume
would
the circle. It wouldn't be
consume
consume.
something.
Yeah.
It's a long shot, but you know Avarice. Do you know what she was? I don't know what I'm asking.
Rex is like bored now.
I was gonna ask something, but it's dumb. It's not something that would be useful.
It might be consume ice because ice has shown up and not done anything else apart from put the fire out. Ice. It's not going to make you eat the mask. The flame has gone out. Eat the wand.
Missed anything.
Consume wand doesn't make sense.
Do these beds in the back that had that one guy in stasis, do they work again
To
You
torture
can try it.
to put him in stasis?
You'd have to try it.
Shouldn't we just let him leave the city?
Oh no, I was just thinking for Avarice. So
Oh, for Avarice. Do we need this guy for anything else?
No.
well, we'll keep him around until we hear from Avarice, in case I don't know. There's some discrepancy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll hold on to you for a few minutes, and then we'll let you go in a bit. Hold tight.
I knew you weren't. I knew you weren't going to uphold your end of the bargain. I knew you weren't going to let me go.
Let you go.
Just let us confer.
Let him go. He can't do any damage.
All right. Yeah, I think I want to do Zone of Truth with Avarice.
Okay. So you're leaving him in the cell, to be clear?
Mm-hmm.
We can have Runa keep him company.
Was he at Caer Dineval? The castle?
He would have been at Caer Dineval, yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, then he should know that we keep our word.
Consume ice doesn't make sense.
We let all of them go.
That is true. Okay, Zone of Truth with Avarice. Creature that enters or for first time a charisma saving throw cannot speak a deliberate lie. Okay. Ooh, this will be fun. Okay.
Nice.
Oh! It's doing it again. Get
Damn
wrecked.
it. Well, there goes my. I mean, it'll still be fun, but it won't be as fun.
Well, no, it says I know whether or not they made the save.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then fine. She just stares at you. She doesn't say anything. She watches you cast the spell. But yeah, you know that she failed.
What is the last word in the transmutation Octad?
She doesn't say anything.
What?
Well, she doesn't have to speak. She just can't speak a lie. Look, we have all the cards here. We're obviously not going to let you go till we get what we want.
If you give us the last word, we will give you the divination verse.
Playing the silent game isn't going to help you.
Sure. Yeah, we can give.
I'm standing.
divination.
I'm standing outside the zone.
Kaylee didn't make that insight check, so.
Dave, can you repeat what you said, please?
If you we'll give you the divination verse if you give us the last word of the transmutation octet.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Nick. I have not joined the rest of the people in the room. Like once either I am reminded or realize that he was at the tower. So that's the exchange.
So you're talking to the other guy. Okay.
I'm talking to Morgus.
Perfect. I will circle back to you then.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dave, you offer to give up the divination one. And she's like, she goes, I don't believe you, but even if I did, she's like, me getting that? She's like, what purpose would that serve? You would already have all the steps and you'd be breaking the force field for me.
So then, why would you not tell us then? That works just as easy in reverse as it does this way.
She's like, it's only a win-win if you agree to take me with you.
I'll do you one better. You can have whatever's left of your guardians. Apparently, you've got 20 of them here. We've already dealt with your ice devils. You give us 24 hours to do what we need to do inside the tower, and then you can pick apart any secret that you want. Because I really don't care.
That's fair.
I don't want you interfering with what we're
She's like,
doing.
how do I-
You don't want us interfering with what you're doing. Once we've got what we want, we're leaving. You're free to whatever
She's like,
whatever remains in this shithole.
She's like, I trust that you take no interest in things that I'm here for. She's like, but I don't trust that your entire party feels the same. She's like, if you can preserve his spell book for me.
The Archmage?
She's like, Master Iriel Arthas. There are two things that I'm here for. One is the spell book. The other is to use the Mythalar, just like I assume you are here for.
To do what?
She's like, that Mythalar is very important to I've made a deal. I've made a bargain with Levistus.
Of course you have. So obviously we want less ice. He wants more ice. These are mutually exclusive.
Yeah, seems like we're at odds.
He also wants less ice.
Why?
Levistus. And okay, Kaylee, you would know. Levistus's whole thing is that he's trapped in Stygian ice for trying to betray Asmodeus.
Oh, actually.
And nothing in the multiverse up until now is able to alter or change Stygian ice. But apparently the Mythalar can. So she says I want the Mythalar and I want the spellbook.
Well, that's caused a quandary, hasn't it?
Yeah, the spellbook I don't care about, but
No, I mean the Hesser is going to care about the spellbook.
the Mythalar seems like it's a no-go.
Bear is staying very quiet through this whole thing.
Kaylee, can you speak with Dead?
Oh, I was asking Avarice if she knew about the Faerun.
She's like, I know of them.
Would you content yourself with the spellbook and not the Mythalar?
She's like, I wouldn't have made it here had it not been for the bargain I made with Levistus. I have to uphold my end. Dave, you asked Justin a question? earlier?
Kaylee, can you speak with Dead?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh.
If you said it aloud.
I did say it aloud.
Okay. But no, I don't have Speak with Dead, unfortunately. And even Speak with Dead, I think, requires him to be willing. So.
Yeah.
Well, you can bring them back, but they don't have to answer the question.
Yeah.
While you guys are thinking, I'm going to circle back to Nehessa.
Mhm.
Feel free to use Discord to share ideas back and forth and all that. But okay, so Nehessa, you ask. Well,
So
yeah, all right. So you're
this guy's
alone
in a cell,
with Morgus.
right?
Runa's
Yeah.
probably nearby, but
Yeah. So I asked
Yeah.
him why they
Mhm.
executed the Dwargar that were turned over to them when they were posing as the authorities.
The Dwagar. Oh, he's like, we knew that that the Dwagar worked for Sunblight, and that Sunblight was acting on behalf of Asmodeus, and Kadrith, our former leader, worried that Asmodeus was trying to hinder Levistus's aims in Icewind Dale. Kadrith ordered us to execute the Dwagar on behalf of Levistus. I'm sorry, on behalf of Asmodeus.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Thought everyone hated Kadrith. Practically
Exactly.
cheered once we killed him.
This is true, but he was still in charge, and honestly, when he died, when you killed him, were Avarice not with us at that time, I don't know who would have taken over.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he was still the leader, whether or not we didn't really hate him. A lot of us just didn't believe him.
All right. Well, don't go anywhere. Then I guess I will have to go talk to Avarice.
And there's probably an angry-looking wolf sitting outside of his cell as you leave.
Oh, I forgot Rune was there. Okay. Well, anyways.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, how's the interrogation going?
Okay.
She wants the same shit we want
Except to free
for different reasons,
Levistus.
and she's got her eyes on the spellbook of the Grandmaster.
No sale.
I figured.
You can leave empty-handed with your life, or you cannot leave at all.
Well, we can't let her leave empty-handed with her life because she's got everything. Well, technically,
Do
she's
one
not got
of
the
you
divination.
magic people have a way to get into her brain?
Sure. Yeah, I had fired Detect Thoughts a little early, but it's now running.
All right,
sure.
so if
can-
Avarice is in the room, I will say to Avarice, "Ape, stand firm in the circle of death and consume." While Nehessa is pointing Detect Thoughts at her.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna
Mhm.
say that's a wisdom save,
Yeah.
Avarice, and
for
just to see if she can maintain,
nice.
a secondary tract of thought.
Mm-hmm.
And since this is visible, I'm gonna have to. I will publicly set the DC. We'll say 15.
Yeah.
Thinking of that elephant.
So Leif says out loud, "Eighth, stand in the circle of death and consume." And the word that Nehessa gets is poison.
Oh, so don't even have to do the contested check. All right. You have everything.
Bye,
you need.
Avarice.
Yeah.
Now, not to be. I mean, I give Nehessa because we don't know if Nehessa's got this.
Yeah.
I nod.
So now you've lost everything because of your greed. I'm sure Levistus will be very pleased.
And she's like, if you think that I am the extent of his influence in Icewind Dale, that I am his last servant in the region, then you're mistaken.
Yeah, but we've seen these other servants, and they weren't exactly threatening.
And she's like, so what then? Are you leaving me here? Am I free to go?
Just pop
You have my
yourself
spell book
pop
already.
pop yourself up on this table.
She looks at the table and she looks at Leif and she's like, and if I refuse, what? You'll kill me?
No.
Then I refuse.
Well, you get behind door number 2. I mean, we just lock her in here, right?
Yeah, we just leave her here, I think. At least until we're done with what we need to do.
The bed would at least keep you alive.
She's like, how do I what evidence is there for me to believe that?
Should be a stasis bed.
What is
We
lying
found,
do you get us?
Yeah, we found
You have
mana.
nothing to
We've
offer
been
us anymore.
completely honest up to this point, and your own greed has burned any leverage you might have had. You'll never get the last piece of the Octad. If the shield doesn't replenish, then you're free to get in and pick up the bones of whatever we leave. But if you get in our way, you will die. But if the spell does, if you do need to do the Octad yourself, you'll never get in because of your greed.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage. She looks at the table and she's like, so I'm to lay here for as long as you feel is necessary?
If we don't have to retreat at a brisk pace, someone will let you out when we're done.
Yes.
I look at Monoth. You might be of use after all.
She doesn't say another word. She gets on the table.
Okay, we don't have no idea if this works, so who can read the Loras on the end of the table?
The ball.
The ball!
Yeah. Scan can read it for us. I mean, if there's like, specific
It was
instructions.
in LaRoche, right? It was in LaRoche, the other word, yeah.
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 So you produce Scant?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, yeah, it says Omnio. And then she disappears from view.
Wait, disappears?
Disappears?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, she
What did you
suspended animation.
Like, Scant's like,
Jesus.
It just
disintegrated her, yeah. Oh, this is
It deals exactly 1 point of damage.
Oops.
Since I still have detect thoughts up and running, I am going to try and detect Bear's thoughts.
Oh.
Okay.
I won't resist. I'll tell you in private.
Okay. Well, then
because I know it's a contested, but I'm not going to resist.
Where are we going to get poison?
Okay. In the meantime, I think we let the other guy out.
Yeah, I'm headed to go let him out at this point.
Wait, can you we need to test if he can speak LaRose. Otherwise we can't let him out.
Okay, how do you test that?
Scan, speak, ask him a question in LaRose.
What? What would you like me to ask him?
Come on, Scan, just do something useful. Just one thing.
This is your idea.
I can't think of everything.
Why does he have to know what your plan is?
I have a question. I'll ask him.
Okay, go for it.
Kaylee brings him over and he's like, you there? Yes. And he says something in LaRosse and
And Kaylee
Morgus
can
just stares
Kaylee
at
can
him.
maybe insight
Fine.
if he can like if she noticed if he like recall understood, right?
I'll take an insight check. Sure.
Contested intelligence. Does he recognize the language? Like,
No, he does not know Laroche.
all right, cool.
I was in the process of describing
Oh.
it, but that
All right. Sorry.
No, that's fine. No, but
Okay.
yeah, no, he does not understand it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Scant's like, oh, blast! I was hoping he might actually know the answer to that one.
No one cares. Back in the bag.
All right, Morgus, you're free to go. But don't
Thank
stay
you.
in the city. Just go home. Highly suggested.
He's
And
like, oh,
maybe stay away from Levistus if you can.
You're not my mom. He's like,
You don't know Levistus like I do.
yeah.
He loves me. He really does.
Yeah.
He's
he
wearing
says
wearing
thank you.
Levistus's
And
Letterman
he's like,
jacket.
yeah. He's like, no, I don't plan to stay in Yithrin. He's like, I don't care what secrets are here. They're all yours as far as I'm concerned. And then he leaves.
We'll just watch to make sure that he's headed there. Out.
Sure. He is heading in a vaguely southwest direction. He seems to like be looking around and trying to find the, but yeah, he makes his way that way.
I was gonna say, on his way out, he'd probably pass by Bear because Bear is standing
sure.
right outside the prison right now, and
Yeah.
Bear
just blows him away. Bang.
When he does walk out, Bear will pull out his gun and start polishing it.
He moves a
Just
little
like an
faster.
asshole.
Yeah, I think Kaylee is walking him out, and she just shakes her head, like, "What the?"
When he's in the street, his pace quickens, and then when he realizes he's just in a wide open street, he starts to like go back and forth a little bit.
He starts
from view.
Is he zigzagging?
Is he trying to duck hunt Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So do we have all the pieces now?
We do have all the pieces. We don't.
We don't have any poison that I know of. Bear needs to make a mask. We've got the ashes. We've got everything apart from
lightning trophy.
What's more likely to have a mask, the theater or the opera?
Ooh.
I'm
Theater.
guessing theater.
I mean, we can always just make a mask, though.
No, it's impossible. The ways are lost to time. It is shrouded in mystery.
I forgot. Did we end up getting the wood from the nether oak?
Yes, we did. We broke off a branch or whatever.
But we still need to fashion it into a wand.
I think Bear did that already.
I don't know like what the definition of a wand is.
Right.
I'm just like, a stick for magic, right? I think that we've satisfied that
wand.
Magic stick. Should we go to the theater and get a mask? That seems like lowest hanging fruit.
Oh, are we like actually equidistant from the opera and the...
Oh, you might be.
Split the party. Just kidding.
First,
you shut up, Ian.
Oh, the theater is a little closer.
Nice.
Although perspective, who knows? Okay.
Oh wait, we should also check out the Sky Tower, see if she left anything there.
14 cultists, if Morgoth is to be believed.
If that's their base of operations, it'd be nice to see if they left anything there.
Mm-hmm.
Morgus didn't seem to be heading in that direction when he left.
We could always go back there.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
So if we want to go to the theater first and look for a mask.
Theater. Theater.
Wait, we aren't going to make a mask?
Huh? I don't know. Are we?
It didn't really provide specifications. It could just be like a plank of wood with a...
with eye holes. Yeah,
with holes cut out for the eyes. And nose
Yeah,
and
so,
you
so
could.
what are
We
we
could just
missing?
do
We're
this.
missing poison?
Mm-mm. Did you do the hand goggles?
Yep.
That's very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, no, that's very, very good.
Shut
I
up.
think I even have costume clothes in my inventory from days as a entertainer.
Oh, nice.
But I don't think it has a mask. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
If anybody in the party would have a mask,
Um,
it would be Riggs.
Yeah, that's accurate.
True.
It's probably
if we wait
moonlighted
another
as.
day, I can just get Sky's self or whatever.
It's a set of clothes. I'm gonna guess that doesn't include a mask.
It depends if those clothes are for a highway person.
Yeah, it's just like she would traveled around as like doing like entertainment of like swordplay, so I doubt a mask would be involved in that probably.
We've seen your early sword
theater?
play. It would have been bad. You probably would have needed to disguise yourself.
I think, yeah, I think
So, I mean,
When I accidentally kill someone in the audience, yeah.
if we can make a mask just on our own, the only
Tis a
thing
fool.
that we really need is poison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
poison. I mean,
And
Look,
we
so,
still
like,
need to figure out whether we need that exact flame from that one
poison
tower. Or not.
spray, but like, I think it's a little demeaning.
Open up.
Just spit in a cup and then someone drink it.
First of all,
Oh.
the description for poison spray is like the weirdest shit because it's not spit; it's a puff from your hands. Yeah. Anyways, okay. I mean,
Ugh.
I don't know how generous Nick will be with something like that, or if we have to actually go track some down.
Yeah, I did check. Unfortunately, yeah,
I-
herbalism kit can't produce poison. You
Yeah,
need a poison
poisoner's
maker
kit or whatever. Okay.
So
Which I can make.
Oh.
yeah, but no one's proficient, so
Don't need to be proficient. That just gives a bonus to the attempt to make it.
none of us know anything about poison, though. How do we? It
Nothing.
Just
I
keep mixing shit together and
Scan.
tasting it, and
Anything
I
that's
mean-
harmful, isn't that by definition a poison?
I can. Yeah, crafting poison is not going to be difficult.
sure.
Okay.
When are we ever going to come back to this city? Let's just go to the theater, see what's there.
Oh, I'm fine going to the theater.
Yeah, no,
I
let's go.
I just wanted to make sure we're on track with things here. So.
The brochure says make sure you don't miss the theater. So.
Mhm.
I have a theater-shaped blank space on my stamp card.
No one apart from Scan can read the brochure.
You're just hoping for the king in yellow.
Yeah.
All right. Theater. 17. I had this open. I don't know why I closed it. All right. The roof of the dome of this domed building is wrecked and open to the elements. Inside is a theater with a large stage, seating for over 500 people, and a modest backstage area. Frost is covering most of the surfaces. Yeah. The rubble from the ceiling has collapsed inward onto a lot of the seats and part of the stage. But for the most part, like the stage and the backstage area seem to be in pretty good condition.
We didn't even need to go there. We could have just gone to the fucking silk place.
They only make
Yeah,
robes.
You have to pay for it.
Liar.
I literally could have made it like seconds.
well.
I mean, I can back
So-
us out.
So could anyone with the scissors, but yeah.
I'm gonna rifle through the costumes, see if I
Yeah,
can find a mask.
we're looking in the costume room.
Yeah.
We want a nice
You guys go.
mask.
You guys go backstage. And yeah, you do find. multiple
Leif rolls his
large-
eyes and the wooden one doesn't come back down.
And you have dark vision, so you'd be able to see inside of your eye socket.
I was just thinking that.
Okay, so you go backstage and you see there are multiple costume trunks, very nice, very ornately carved. You open them up and you're going through them, and you do find masks. You find a couple masks, And let's see, Nehessa, you pull one out and you're like, okay, great. And you close the lid to the trunk, and between, like, you have costume racks in front of you, and a lot of them's been knocked over and stuff like that. But between some of these racks, you see a writing desk in like the back corner of the backstage area, and this writing desk has chains wrapped around it and a big padlock holding all those chains together.
All right.
Well, that's very
It sure
much
is there.
very much setting off the feng shui of the room. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, in the Cursed City, this is the first thing that's been locked up. So fuck this. I mean, like, if any one of us sit and run detect magic or whatever, like, yeah.
Is that you're gonna cast detect magic?
If I was really curious, but I don't.
I'm gonna throw a ball bearing at it.
Okay.
Oh, well, that disrupts me.
Ball-bearing.
So my casting is canceled, and we can just go.
The ball bearing bounces off of the writing desk in the exact manner that you would expect a ball bearing to bounce off of a writing desk.
Okay, down to 984.
I mean, like,
Jesus fucking Christ, Ian.
is anyone remotely curious about what's chained up now?
I am, but
I knew it.
I don't know how curious.
You're the
It's
only one
just the
good
desk.
with lockpicks, and I didn't prep
Yeah,
enough.
what's the worst that could happen?
Bear's
I have
done it
removed
before.
curse.
I was gonna say I am just as good, but I am not that curious.
You guys just had a long rest.
Yeah, no, like, we can at least find out what's in it, right?
Like the chains are wrapped around the whole desk, or like a certain part of
Like
the
it's
desk,
a
or
roll top writing desk with a couple of drawers in
Mhm.
front, and the chains are wrapped around so that you can't really get at anything without undoing the chains.
That's a
Yeah,
lot.
let's open
That's
up
a
the Silent
lot.
Hill desk.
No.
Yeah.
I'll supervise. No, I'm gonna keep watch, and I got remove curse or whatever. And your sister's got to spell magic.
I
so
start
we're good.
walking towards it while maintaining eye contact with the party to see if they're gonna stop me.
Rix is
So I'm
that
gonna try to
cat.
pick the
It's
lock.
like the cat. Like
It's a desk, so it's not like
Bear's casually sitting back at the room. No, don't stop.
Okay. You
I'm
approach
right.
the
I'm
desk.
right here with you. Okay.
mm-hmm.
What for? What? Oh, for the.
It's the lockpick thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I could. Is this an ability check?
Mhm.
It's a tool,
Yeah.
so
I think I
are
can
you
use
proficient
that.
in the tool?
Yeah.
I should have the proficiency baked in.
Yeah, that's for the
It
save.
does.
yeah. And if you want, I can toss you guidance as well.
You got
So,
your sister's
Yeah,
talisman.
the thing she gave me is a 1d4. So let me throw that on there. That's another
Ah.
3.
Okay. And
That's
did you
a
cast
19.
guidance, Haley?
sure.
Okay. So roll another d4.
Okay. Okay, 20 total at the end of the road.
It takes some work, but you're able to unlock the padlock, and the chains slide and fall away.
I take a deep breath and pull open the drawer.
You pull open the drawer, and inside is you find 5 books, 5 scripts, nondescript covers. There's no title, no insignia or anything like that. I'm sorry, 6. There are 6 scripts.
Astral Tides 1 through 5, available at nicholascorey.com.
But yeah, they're nondescript, and they're just sitting there in the top drawer of the writing desk.
That's disappointing. Does someone want to bring Magic Ball Man over here and see if he can read these or know what they are?
Oh, do you pick them
Sure.
up and go? Because I'm just describing the cover. Like the cover has no image, no writing on it.
No, I don't think I'd pick them up because they're just not that interesting to Rix. I think she'd point them out to other people.
Sure.
I do mage hand open whatever the topmost one is.
Okay. Your mage hand opens it up, and you can see that across the top is the title of the play on the first page. It says "A Blasphemy of Kings,"
Oh,
and
fuck this. Interesting.
text,
I was just thinking, fuck this.
and the
That's the subtitle of the play.
Yeah.
text inside appears to be for a 6-person play.
No, no,
each
no,
character-
no, 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 no.
Mana.
Each character
I'm
is
putting my
named.
foot down.
Each character is named after a role. They don't have like people names. They have
Uh-huh.
names like the martyr, the traitor, that sort of thing.
Oh, the traitor.
Well, we know the traitor's Dave, so who's the
I'm sorry. Did you cast detect magic or no, Nahessa?
Huh? No, I got interrupted
Oh.
by the clattering ball bearing.
Okay. All right.
Presumably, this
I'm
is written in
leaving these
Laros.
here.
Yes, it is written in Ross. What did you say, Justin? I missed that.
Oh, I said I'm fine leaving these here. I have no.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess I would take the time once we get them as for detect magic. Anyone could do it, or identify, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything coming off of them?
Are you doing identify? or
I'm doing detect magic. Bear's the one with identify, but I don't know if he wants to.
They are magical, and when you focus on them, they have transmutation magic.
Hmm.
No.
I am not interested.
Why'd they lock
touching-
him up if it's transmutation?
Yeah, books
Yeah.
locked up in the desk.
Dude, okay.
But
Do
now
what?
I am
No.
picturing like Nothix in drag, doing a play for all of these Yithrin mages.
It's like the Muppets or something.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm picturing.
Oh, I can see one is the Miss Piggy, Nothic, and one is the Kermit Nothic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, no, that's just.
Yeah, that's a step too
If
far,
it's-
even for me. So,
Even for you.
even for me, I guess we'll just leave him here.
You want to lock it back up? Says Kaylee.
To
Hmm.
prevent who from getting in.
Yeah.
Avarice.
It's just the way it was.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll lock it back up.
Avarice comes back here and ends up playing all 6 parts herself.
Okay.
Well, we got the mask.
Yeah, we got masks.
Poison.
The menagerie's right next door.
Are they going to have a poison dispenser?
They might have a poisonous animal.
Yeah, that's possible. If there is going to be poison.
Wait,
that
are
might be a
slards
likely
poisonous? Because
spot.
we know there's a slard in here. Are slards
yeah.
poisonous?
They might have some poison or know how to make poison.
And milk poison out of it.
Not
Boy.
it.
You won't touch the script, but you'll milk poison out of the slot.
We're gonna milk a slot.
It's the evil we know versus the evil we don't.
Exactly.
Who had milk a slot on their bingo card?
That's on Yithrin After Dark's
Hmm.
bingo card.
I mean, I think if Nick will accept the poison spray is producing poison.
As long as someone eats it.
So
as
we
long
could
as someone consumes it, then yeah.
Could we cast it on like a bread roll?
Yeah, the thing that you posted said it was poisonous gas.
Yeah, a puff of noxious gas. Yeah.
Well, we just put it in a balloon and then eat the balloon.
Is there?
Okay, where do we get a balloon?
Bear has I don't know how many bags.
You did see a balloon in one of the scripts.
Guys, I can literally make poison.
Okay,
It will
let's
take 1
make it.
hour.
Yeah, we could literally make a mask too, but yeah, we found our way to the theater.
Yeah.
It's almost like you were
All
compelled.
right, fine. I guess we take a break to get them the poison.
Okay.
Yeah, since
Take a
doesn't
short
seem-
break in the theater. Okay.
And since we're there, like we might as well open up the desk, right? Like I know we
Why
just
not?
close it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Hey, failed assassin, you have any
So-
aspirations to be an actor?
Actually, he might be proficient in Poisoner's Kit.
He might. He sees
I
Bear doing all that.
don't even have to look at the screen. I can see the vein in the Josh's temple, like.
All right. Well, your short rest passes without incident, other than you're all the gnawing curiosity at what exactly is up with those scripts. But other than that,
No,
Sure. Yeah.
there is
all right.
none
No.
of that.
Nuh-uh.
there's a lot. I can hear it.
No, you can't roll saves for us.
I can and I will. Damn it.
No, I don't.
Right.
Just be
So
glad
you
I'm
have-
not playing my Haster Warlock in this campaign, because
I kind of wish you were.
that would have been all bad.
All right. So you guys have the poison. You have a mask.
So we just need to get a beast of ice.
That's all we need, right? Can we go get the big robot? Dude, we're in a glacier. I think we can find ice.
Yeah, but like, I don't want Nick to say there's no ice on this portion of the map. So we're close to this,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm doing it now.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't
You have the ice.
Runa, she can shape water or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go and get the robot.
So let's get the robot.
Okay. You return to the bazaar. The golem is standing there.
Follow.
Incredibly loud.
Okay, Bear, you're in charge.
Marching behind you.
Bear, you're in charge of that. Where's the entrance? Here, was it? Or are we going to go?
Yep. At the base. At the base of that.
Mhm.
Yep. Down there. Yep.
Okay, then that's where we're going.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at the metal.
All right. An arching strut of dark stone rises from this ruined district to a junction high up on the central spire. A gate engraved with arcane sigils is set into the base of the strut.
I
What are
guess
you
we
doing?
gotta pull up this thing.
Yeah. Open the document. Hmm.
I wonder
Uh,
if this has to be all the same person to do this, or as long as some of these are done.
It would seem likely because it says yourself in the
Okay.
third thing.
mhm. I mean, we could try it both ways, like breaking it up, or all doing it, or one person doing all of it.
Do we know if there are bad consequences if we mess up the rite?
Well, you did just get
Probably.
poisoned, if so.
Well, it's also a magical rite. So when you screw up rituals, bad things tend to happen.
Answer is probably yes. Yeah.
There's been no evidence of that yet this game.
So who's guinea pig?
Well,
I
someone
will.
has to summon a flame in the palm of their hand.
I would really like to not do that.
I'll do it.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Okay. So God, I don't know if I'm supposed to interpret these a certain way. So the wand from the Nether Oak, I will, use to draw an X over my heart. And because it's the only flame I can summon, I am going to hold my hand out and start a bonfire in front of me.
Okay. Roll the damage for that, please.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, oh, it didn't actually. Okay, well, 1d8. So
2d8 now.
two. Oh yeah, it is 2d8. Okay,
Yeah.
so 3 damage.
Nice.
Doesn't even eat through my temps.
Right. Okay.
So, burn palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret for yourself, for all to hear. Mm. So at this point, Bear will kind of loosen a piece of his armor and show his collarbone where there is a glyph of a greater devil. I was marked by a devil. It tried to make a deal with me, and my compatriots and I killed it. But I am forever scarred by it, and its influence will ever affect me. And kind of relatches that piece of his armor. Looks at. Looks at Leif.
I can talk to owlbears.
I cannot.
That's what it was.
That's the most anticlimactic thing ever.
It really is.
I was sitting here, my mind was screaming, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me.
I completely forgot you said that's what it was.
Wait a minute. Did the other PCs know that already?
I didn't.
No,
It never came up.
no.
Never.
Okay.
Out of character.
I only knew it because he asked you about it or
Yeah,
something.
even in character, I didn't know, or out of character, I didn't know. So.
Okay. All right. Then I will let it slide.
I will pull my hand out of the fire and quench the burning hand with the ice. And put on the mask and use the ashes to kind of make a circle around me. And I will drink the poison that I made.
Okay.
How much?
Poison. Roll a d8.
Okay. I was going to say most of them are between a D8 and a D12, so.
I would imagine that you went easy on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. This will just be a little poison.
Yeah. Just slightly poisonous. This one actually ate through the temps. Barely.
The shimmering gate force field that is blocking off the entrance flickers and fades. And you also see that the same gate that was blocking off the Mythalar also fades.
Everybody in. Chop, chop. Quick like bunnies.
Bear looks very uncomfortable, but.
But are we going inside or?
Why would we not?
To?
I don't know. The Mythalar is right there.
Oh shoot! Sorry, did I just?
Uh-oh.
That
Go away
Right
with your
back.
damn script.
Just
No.
I will resist the urge to look.
Yeah, the door.
So
opens
many
up and
no's.
the script is there, right?
Damn it, Nick.
Follow us around now.
We can reverse the rhyme. Oh, it's right there. We don't have to go inside.
If we
Plus,
use
we
the
could just
myth,
open it with
Hmm?
the rest of the cult roaming around, right?
Sorry, what?
Remember the whole like.
Do we
with it-
know how to use that we could reverse it now?
Well, we haven't even gotten close to it. I don't know. Fine.
No, I mean you're
I,
right.
I
We
can see,
should look at it.
I can see why Chronomancy was on the thing now. This would have been something to bring up before we started, maybe.
Well, we didn't know that it would drop both force fields. Hey, robot. Can you defend the Mythalar? Or it's there we go. From Livin specifically. Okay.
as he's walking away, you see his head slide to one side of his shoulders, and then it slides to the other side of his shoulders, and then. But yes, he disappears into the base of the tower where the Mythalar rests.
Are we okay with that?
5 seconds later, explosion.
Are we?
No one
No.
can get it now.
Yeah, sure.
there is that statue, that adamantium statue that we could use to repair the golem a little bit better. Just melt down that statue.
So you do want to melt it down? See, told you.
That's not a Kaylee suggestion. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully we have our flank covered.
Okay, so you're going in.
Apparently.
All right.
Right.
You enter into the base of this strut, and there is a wide set of stairs that lead up. And you ascend, and it takes a long time. And the stairs narrow as you go, so they start probably about 20 feet wide. And by the time you get up towards, when you feel it start to level out, they're now down to about 10 feet wide. Yeah, we can go a little further. I was going to end it here because this feels like a good ending spot, but we can go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Well, it might be good to end though, if like to get Max back for the entrance of the tower. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's true too. Okay. Yeah. So as you're approaching, you come up to, it levels out, and you see a set of double doors in front of you. These appear, unlike pretty much the rest of the city, untouched, unmarked. There's no scratches, there's no cracks, there's no breaks, anything like that. The ceiling of this, so now it's like a 10-foot wide stairway that's leveling out, and the ceiling's about 20 feet above you. And as you're going forward, you see that there's a window on the right-hand wall, further up, to look down on the stairs. And as you're approaching, you see this Magian, blue, bald, peek its head out. And you hear a voice in your heads that says, "This is the domain of Master Irialarthus. Those who have come unbidden, turn back." And that is where we will end it for the evening. So now next week, we will resume 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here on this channel. That might be the last session. It might be. Depends on how much you guys get done. But we're in the home stretch. So if it's not that one, then it will be the next one. After next week, as a reminder to you all and a reminder to our viewers, we are taking a week break. So we will be off for a week. So if we don't finish next week, we'll have a week off, and then we will resume the week following for what will likely be our last session. And then we plan to do a post-mortem stream after that, where we'll hang out for a couple hours, discuss the campaign, what we liked, what we didn't like, and I'll reveal some things that I changes and some things that you missed. So thanks so much for joining us tonight. Thanks for spending all those channel points, Sailor Doom. And we will see you guys next week.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.